to someone to change the name. The blind. So what does this do? Is it the HP one?
Yep. Restores
Oh, you
30%
get
of max
HP.
HP and mana, and gets a 20% damage attack buff for 20 seconds. If
So
Mars is
you-
in the arena when an enemy dies inside of it.
I guess the enemy doesn't have any save, so you don't really want the other facet. I guess it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Why do they just keep saying low, 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 low?
Just making fun of him. Okay, he places his ops behind the tower. He's trying to mislead the enemy. I think this is overall going to be a very good game. Both teams have, I think, very decent drafts. I wouldn't say one side has the upper hand. Like, obviously, maybe you can be biased to a certain lineup. I would be biased to the Morphling here. Morphling into Gyro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I kind of agree. I believe in the JT Mars. I see a sniper, I see a gyro, and a Muerta, by the way.
I, on the other hand, do not believe. I think he doesn't like playing this type of heroes. Mars is you play for your team, you know. He is more comfortable when the team plays for him.
Well, he's
So
gone for the
my money
facet.
is-
Maybe he'll make it work.
Yeah, I know. My money is on XG here, just based off that.
The battle begins.
My rares are on XG.
I think this is a good start for XG. They'll come out one rune ahead. Nothing to make or break, but a small lead here early.
Yeah, I mean, the Muerta is actually going to be able to do a lot of work in this lane. I think the dead shot and the silence, very good into Pugna and Morphling. Morphling, you have to be careful. You not get sniped by some dead shot, you know. He didn't put a lane ward. Yesterday, I think, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Somebody put like a lane ward against Morphling to try and snipe.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
Was it a Muerta?
It may have been. I believe it was. I can't imagine it would have been anyone else.
Yeah.
I remember it was a position 4. It had to have been, because it was a more carry top. I remember the ward.
Yeah, it's already a good start, you know. Dead shot on 2 heroes and Morphling's already taking a ton of damage here in this lane. This is a pretty tough lane. Yeah, indeed, Neo is going to go for the Helm here. And Pressure. Aura build with the Sniper.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm wondering, like, is it going to be like a fairly normal Mars build? I wonder if he's going to try and like play more like a Mar, you know, like get a little more greedy carry going.
Nah, he has to go Aura. You have Invoker and Morphling.
Suppose that's true.
Okay, what would you go here? What's good? Do you need Pipe this game? I think Crimson's good, but Crimson's not a very good item on Mars. Morphling is gonna buy Blats, so you have that. I think maybe you can just go catch, right? Because they need the Mars to be their catch. Your supports are Dark Widow and Pugna. They don't really have a lot of catch on those two.
It's fair. What are you thinking? Like Yules? Like Blink Yules?
Yeah, Yules. Blink Yules and maybe one Aura item. I think at best a Pipe.
Okay. I could see that working out. We'll see how they look to try and eventually deal with the Necro Book. Not the Necro Book. The Helm
Necro
creep.
Book?
The Helm creep.
Necro Book? We have an Underlord here. Just like how you just call
It's close enough.
different names, you know.
That's close
Make
enough.
your own names.
Yeah. Sometimes you call, what do you call Bounty Hunter? You could call him Gondar. That's a made-up name.
I don't call him God. What the hell? I don't call him Gondar.
Every time we talk, you
I know what is Gondar, but I don't call him Gondar.
you message me every day about the latest Gondar builds.
And what is the latest Gondar build? Tell me.
You
Tell me
you
now.
said it's a phylactery Gondar, and he walks around being a ward.
You sure I didn't tell you to buy Vessel?
You flexed to me about how in your games they call you the Gondar Radar because you just know when he's there and you dust. You text me this every day, Winter.
Yeah, maybe because I'm playing Nyx and I have Nyx sense.
That's right. You got the Nyx sense. Can't hide from
Lotus.
him.
Okay, Ame gets Lotus.
It's a little sad for PYW. He committed the dead shot, and Ame was going to be there to cover.
Yeah.
Very well.
So far, how about our mid lanes? Mid lane, like Sniper's dominating. Okay, he's using the glyph. He's running forward with his ghillie suit.
He's waddling. Unable to get too many denies.
Yeah, I also
here.
guess I want to see how he plays out, you know, the facet, the ghillie suit facet, so they don't see you when you're shooting.
From fog, yeah.
So yeah, so how are they gonna find you? Because if you look at their heroes, they don't exactly have the best heroes to scout a sniper.
It's true.
It's not like there's a Monkey King or there is some Zeus.
That's true. Yeah, and Clockwork's always going to have great vision there. As Paulson is going to get hit with the bulwark. Stops him from getting off an ideal bit of harass. Although, that's
triple. Oh my god.
pretty good on the Sin Q. That'll ruin a laning stage.
Oh, where is he going? He's going to place a ward.
No first blood yet, by the way. Everyone's just content to...
Both teams are very equally matched in the lanes. Both the side lanes. If you look at the side lanes, bot Beast, Morphling, both 20 CS apiece. Poloson going to be pressuring Jinkyu here. He has Stick into the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
So he should be okay here.
The Rebuke in 1 second and a Spear here. And Paulson, his Stick, Blood Grenade is not going to be enough.
Alright, that is too much of an over-aggression here by the Clockwork. Totally not respecting the damage from the Mars and the Dark Wheel.
Yeah.
I think Jinkyu did a very, very good job there holding his stick. So he kind of, I think he baited the Clockwork in to try and maybe kill him.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a very small detail, but I think he did it very well.
All about maximizing your resources, right? What did they say, you know? Art of War, look weak when you are strong, right?
Wow. Look weak when you are strong.
Isn't that it? Isn't that true?
Yes, very true. That was what Jinkyu did.
Yeah.
You think he's weak. 20% HP, no mana, but boom, he has a stick charge.
Full stick. He even threw the blood grenade at you. You were not getting out of there. Yeah, I mean, good strats, good play. It's this kind of like infuriating Dota style that for me gets me. It makes me impressed for a lot of the players.
You must be a fan of like bounty hunter players. The way they snipe the couriers, they're waiting for the items.
You mean Gondar?
Yeah, Gondar.
Yeah,
Gondar.
Matthew, of course, El Gotito. Who doesn't love him?
And 6 minutes is El Gordito here. 6 minutes. It's a bounty hunter coming. Nope. It's just a Clockwork against Dark Willow. It's a Muerta against a Pugna.
And it's an interesting D word there by Paulus. And I always like this word here on the old Roshan.
Oh, PYW. 1v2.
He's gonna die.
He says no fair. Not fair. Paparazzi, why did you come and disrupt my 1v1 duel against DY? Paparazzi says no.
He says, I'll be
Dota
taking this
is-
shield rune. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Dota is not a 1v1 game. So he picks up the kill, he goes back to the lane. And bot lane, New getting ganked.
Yeah. We'll see how this works out, actually, because the silence onto Ame PYW. Oh, wow. Returning with a
Who's
vengeance.
ganking who?
That was pretty sick. A bit aggressive
Yeah,
from
hero-
Ame.
This hero is very good against Morphling. You're not careful, you get caught by the silence.
That's right.
Good shot.
That's right. A little bit of damage there returned. What do we have going on top lane? G.
Oh, look at them. Polozone and Lu
Oh,
holding hands, stealing the rune.
yeah, Scan's going to pop red as JT realizes that he's been outmaneuvered here. Doesn't have a chance for the upcoming bounty. PYW collecting the one on XG side of the map, so 2 bounties for Xtreme Gaming. As we start to leave our laning stage here, 8-minute rune is upcoming. Sniper, 46 and 8. How's he look for net worth? Pretty good. Xtreme Gaming, small
Hey,
leads. Nothing huge.
Invoker's not too far behind, but yeah, another kill onto D1 New. I mean, this bot lane is just action after action after action. Even Polozone's keeping in to try to play a part here.
And what's better here for New is that now with the helm completed, like he wants to be fighting here early, doesn't he? Right? He doesn't mind kind of being the anchor on the map.
He's the anchor now. And Gyro's gonna come. Gyro's level 6.
Mid lane. Oh, Sniper may not be ready for 4 heroes here in his lane. Does get decrepified to make sure he can't run. Arena of Blood will be committed here. Let's see if JT is able to get off that mass heal.
Oh,
Absolutely,
him
but
blocked the
Paparazzi, he could go nowhere.
level 6.
And PYW, he pops level 6 right in the middle of this engagement. DY,
Oh
he
my
might not
God.
make it out. PYW just needs vision, realizes that he's perhaps overextended here. Spear, the one auto attack, not enough
Raindrop.
damage thanks to the infused raindrop. Charges is DY. He's going to go down, makes it a triple for PYW. Wow.
Man, the power of Muerta. hero just does so much damage
Wow.
with the raindrop and everything. He has just boots, you know, like he literally almost killed everybody. It was like what, two versus 4? Muerta and the sniper against the Pugna,
Yeah,
Dark Willow,
yeah.
Mars, and Invoker. What the hell?
I think the only reason JT doesn't die is because he's got this Arena of Blood victory feast, right? So, yeah, way too tanky. Well, that works out very well for XG. They only send 2 heroes mid. Sure, they both die, but they get 3 heroes, including the enemy mid, out of it. And New,
Wolf. I call that Wolf, Rishi.
I think New would agree with you. He's almost taking down this tier 1 down bottom. And I think he's getting ready to start really opening up this game.
Yeah, Gyro doesn't even have to come bot to take the tower. This is actually really, really good for them. I was actually surprised he didn't TP mid to help the sniper there. Only the Muerta TP.
Yeah.
Because Gyro had called down there. I felt like he probably should have at least considered coming, you know. They took a while to kill. It was really nice, you know, PYW, he tried to walk in front to block the spear, but he didn't have boots, so he was slow. If he blocked the spear, maybe, you know, sniper lives, you know.
Oh, man. He's going to be farming in these trees, realizes that the entire jungle is after him here, and we'll have to stop farming those ogre bruisers. Okay, it's time to see Paparazzi start to rotate. I mean, he does not have the full Witchblade yet, unfortunately. Still waiting on the Blitz Knuckles. But he's starting to get a little bit pressured here, as the rotations middle have been slightly better for Xtreme.
Yep. Here comes low. They secure the tower. I mean, this is looking really, really promising for XG.
It is.
Very good play, you know, from the lanes. Converting the small little advantages they have on the lanes into the towers, into the Wisdom Runes. They took both Wisdom Runes, and I feel like they're in a super, super good position here.
I'll tell you what, Winter, I think part of that is also due to the fact they get both Wisdom Runes as well. Neither of these supports are level 6 yet. They're just shy.
Yeah.
And
I mean, this is why all this like Clockwork, Enchantress, all these heroes that are very, very strong at fighting at Lotus and Wisdom Runes has so much priority in the draft. And when you have the opportunity to snowball from like a small little advantage, now Polson's level 6, PYW is level 8. Holy crap. He's one creep away from level 8.
I mean, he did get 3 kills in the mid lane. Doesn't get much better than that for him.
Yeah, I think most of the time he has been going for the Dance of the Dead. And in the previous game we saw FY go for the Offrenda to have a better laning phase. I think that is actually a legit idea.
Maybe. I'm not so sure it's always going to be great. I think a lot of the times I find that lanes rarely are they ever located, because the Offrenda AoE where you got that attack speed bonus that helps you in the lane.
Yeah, I guess
it's pretty small.
Small.
Yeah. And you said, yeah, sure, you can move it every minute, but that's a lot of mana regeneration.
Oh,
down bottom.
New.
Yeah, he's going to actually be able to get his wand off and still turn and fight the roar. Good for the kill on a Paparazzi as PYW continuing to pop off there. The silence perfectly placed. Ooh, that is...
Yeah, very nice response by XG there. Immediately bringing the numbers here to save the Beastmaster. He wasn't even very close to dying though. He was actually pretty tanky.
With the wand especially, right?
I mean, they were just trying to go for a kill in a very dangerous position because they were desperate. They knew they were behind. They lost the Wisdom Runes. They lost towers. When you're desperate, you tend to take more risks, you know. And I feel like it is an appropriate time for them to take a risk because the game is not going well. And you need to try and do something, you know. I don't like if the game is going badly and you just sit back and farm and do nothing.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and now the one who's going to be able to chill back and farm is just... Well,
yeah. I think if the Wisdom Runes didn't go so badly, they had 1. Xingqiu had 6. I'm sure Xingqiu would have happily joined that play and they would have killed the Beastmaster. But he didn't have level 6, so he needed some space.
Yeah, now Lowe's just got a lot of space. He'll pretty much just start to free farm from here. He's even going to go for
an Ags.
Yeah, an Ags. Okay. Very nice. And you can just see...
Yeah, basically the Ags is, I think, really good here. Because your role in this draft as the Gyro is frontline, so that sniper can kill everyone. So you get Axe, it helps you farm, makes you really, really tanky. And you have your level 10 talent plus 175 health.
Man,
and this is gonna get really tough for Gaozu here. They have to try to find a way to break out of this prison. I think with the dagger from Mars, once he gets that, you have to find a high priority kill and transition that into maybe maybe a Roche or at least a tower.
Yeah, it seems like a kill on a sniper is doable. They don't have any like amazing saves, do they? So
Yeah, but here comes XG. They don't give you room to breathe. You know, Ame is the hunted.
Ame. Oh, he waveforms right into the gank as well, straight into the silence. And PYW could not have been more on point with that dead shot. DY, he is going to get shot as soon as he takes his straw out.
So unlucky. He was like leaving. He was trying to wave the creeps and leave, and they were there.
Wow.
He knew something was wrong, you know. I guess he anticipated the gang to be coming from like the jungle, from the right. But they were already next to him. They were fast. It was a really quick smoke.
They're going to still try and run down this Invoker. JT, Blink, counter initiation. Good for the kill on the Paulison. He gets the arena up as well, but they still have vision because he did not go for the blind talent. Fortunately, they can't reach into the arena to kill him. And DY, the gas station, goes for a quick little top up.
Yeah, again, you know, a little bit of a misplay there by the Clockwork, but didn't really cost them too much. At the end of the day, they got the big kill on top, the Moth thing. And right now is about like trying to make the map even smaller for Gaozu. You know, Xtreme, they are looking to try to maybe cut off the Ancients area if they can, and kill the tier 1 top. I think if they can accomplish that, and then get the nighttime Roche, that would be perfect.
Kill here? No, right? Certainly not. I don't think he's enough
solo.
mana.
You mean solo kill?
He doesn't have enough mana.
No. Yeah, you need 310 for your ulti and your dead shot.
Yeah. He definitely, well, I don't know if he needs the calling. We'll see how this goes. They see Sin-Q. Sin-Q's like, oh no, I've been scouted. Hook shot into the silence. They need to continue a little bit more lockdown here before he still jumps in. As Low fighting straight into Paparazzi. He takes him down. And
I mean, you gotta respect the Gyro's HP, you know? It wasn't even close to killing the Gyro. No. Look at Gyro. He still has 500 HP.
Yeah, he didn't even...
It's not even close.
He didn't even toggle strength treads either. He was like, no, I'll be fine, don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, this is just Gyrocopter, you know, in the early game with the talent. I mean, even without the level 10 talent, he was gonna live anyway. I mean, Gaozu is just really
New
desperate,
also has Ags? Wow. He is very farmed.
Yeah, very farmed.
Wow.
Now they can just... I guess you can just TP your beast over to the outpost and get Roche after this tower. There's nothing Gaozu can do to stop this.
Top tower is under attack.
What does Gaozu mean?
I don't know.
Okay, I asked you yesterday. We'll see.
And I said, I don't know yesterday, right?
I agree, yeah.
And what makes you think if you ask me the same question one day later, I'll know the answer to that?
I don't know. Maybe it jogged your memory or something like that. Oh, going to Pugna down bottom. There's just a solo roar kill reveals the drums of Slam. But the siege is going to continue, and Low and the rest of XG just moving with confidence. Basically, it feels like wherever they please. Ame...
Oh, they missed the...
It doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter. He's got a real bad proclivity at the moment to walk into enemy ganks, as it seems. Bit unlucky.
Wait, was he unlucky? He didn't he sees the Clockwork, right? He doesn't even think about running with the wave, you know. He tries to fight the Clockwork first, you know. It tells you a lot about the mindset of someone, you know. They're like, that 10k goal behind. He sees enemy trying to gank. He doesn't even try to run. He's like, I'm gonna fight this guy. There's no way I'm running away from a Clockwork, and he just dies from... He died from, I think, a dead shot and an assassinate. Like some long range spells, and then he just... That's it, you know, just dies.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I've got the death summary pulled open. Assassinate, dead shot, a little bit of battery salts, down he goes. Yeah, that's the problem with Morphling. Like, you kind of have to sometimes play somewhat dangerously, right? Because you have a lot of survivability built in.
Well, that's a different thing, right? You see the clock, dude, bro. The clock will just walk right in front of his face, and he's like, "Nope, I'm not running." You know, I'm just gonna right click this guy a couple of times and see how it goes. You know, and then he gets stunned. I think he got pushed by the cogs, and he just died.
New. Reaching for the roar. Doesn't have quite the reach there to find JT.
He's going to have the reach in 100 goal.
Yes, he will.
Dagger?
Yes, he will. He is so big. He is
oh my God.
The biggest Beastmaster I've ever seen.
Be careful reaching. Be careful.
Of?
Do you have you heard of the saying in Mandarin? There's always a taller mountain.
No, but in Star Wars they say there's always a bigger fish.
Okay, spear into arena, a kill.
Yep. Oh, hook shot
into
as
the Pugna.
well. Yeah, they find Pugna behind, and no way out for Paulus. And I say that he's living a while longer here. He's still running them down. Paulus finally dies to the spear. Wow.
Good trade for XG. And not XG, sorry, Gaozu.
Yeah.
They're behind, they got a 2-for-2 support trade. Invoker is building Agalims. Okay, so they're relying on this Mars Arena combo. I don't know if I actually like it. But I guess they also kind of don't really have a lot of options. Because your Morphling is not that farmed, so you don't have damage. But at the same time, I feel like he needs to be looking for opportunities on the map as well. And he needs to try to find for kills here. Catch with, I think ideally with the Dark Willow. The Dark Willow needs to, one of the supports needs to follow the Invoker around the map to get kills. And Pugna, I guess it's okay.
They're just so big. Actually,
I
they're
guess he pulls on.
huge. They're 12k up. Okay, Paulson, he's going to find at least the Pugna. Paparazzi sticking around. They're trying to turn this into a fight. Is this going to work out for them? Through the gates comes New, and this is going to spell disaster for Paparazzi. PYW on a double kill there, as that was Morph doing a bit of damage with the stolen flak cannon, but just only still enough for the clockwork kill.
Yeah, he's been really sacrificial, and now just goes in, sets up the kill. And dying for a good cause. New has Raw. Can he go for a solo kill here? Oh, he tried. He's tried. He tried.
This guy's scary.
Yeah, I think he actually could have killed him. He definitely could have killed him.
Seems like he's going to join the team now for that top siege. Still has a while left of this Aegis, honestly. Just under 2 minutes, 1 minute 45, as that Aegis continues to tick down. But Gaozu eager to find something, Winter. They're down 12k here. Sure, it's only 8 to 17, but 20 minutes in, it has been relentlessly XG farming where and whatever they please. Wherever and whatever they please. Okay, quick pause out from Ame.
Yeah, time to check. Time to check if my buttons are working correctly. I'm pretty sure something is not working, you know. Why am I dying to a clockwork? Yeah, I mean, all this advantage that I have actually just very good due to very good early game movements and how they moved on the map. I think especially how PYW played the lane early on, how he set up a lot of kills, his TP to mid. I think those are the really crucial things that happen in this game. And this is why I think this hero is a very highly contested hero right now as a support, this Moita. You give this hero a little bit of an advantage in the early game, and the hero just gives you so much in return.
Oh, well.
I mean, not to mention, I think the Beastmaster was also like a huge threat in this game with the Helm in the early game. He kind of pressured them a lot, forced a lot of like rotations onto him.
Okay, on pause coming. Yeah, I mean, ultimately you're right. It's just such a huge lead. I saw 34% XP advantage. I mean, the level situation is starting to get out of control. PYW equal in experience with the mid invoker, as they are doing the Tormentor while taking the tier 2 tower. Sunstrike, a good effort, honestly. A good effort.
I mean, for Gaozu right now, it's just, I feel like finding the right pickup, holding the high ground. That's, I think, pretty much what they can do here. I think it's going to be down to where do they place their wards and how much information you get from that, and whether you can use that information to get like a kill.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Agalims is going to solve a lot of their problems, you know, on the Invoker, because it's like putting so much pressure on the Mars to kind of land a really huge combo. You're gonna have to get a shard and hopefully get 2 heroes in the combo. I mean, it's a lot of like net worth, you know, invested into this. I don't really know if I liked it. Maybe I would have actually preferred like if he actually just go for. Actually, what else can he buy? Maybe BKB. Something that can allow him to stand and deliver.
Yeah, I could see that working.
Because if you imagine their team fight, right?
Yep.
So the Mars has to find like a big arena, but somebody has to stand in front before.
Yeah. Well,
Anything happens, you know?
he's got BKB now, you know?
Yeah, but he's not gonna get a
Look,
really big
look,
arena.
I
He's
agree.
the one standing in front, right?
I think it's got to be DY or something like that. But they can kill him from
Partner
range.
standing in
But
front.
they can kill him from range. I mean, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, that's why I felt like Invoker also has to kind of consider that, right? Because if he's getting the Aghanims, he just wants to wait for the Mars to jump in, right? He's not gonna try to make a risky
I think
play
New's
to...
about to 1v5 him here, by the way.
Okay. Is it?
Oh no.
Hook shot?
Oh no. DY trying to
JT?
TP away. They did catch JT. He's on the side of the map now. He's got BKB, but yeah, just nothing's connecting here for him, unfortunately. He is going to die in his own arena.
Very good catch again. They somehow
Oh, they're going
knew
straight
they
bottom.
were around there.
They want paparazzi here. Can they reach him? I suppose they
Yeah,
could.
there's a missile.
They have
There's
detection.
no way of getting away from that. Quad looks coming. Yes, sentry as does. No hook shot though. He's gonna sentry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wow.
Very nice. That's so beautiful, the way they move quickly. And this is also the fact that everybody is just trying to farm and get to their items, right? Like I mentioned, every time when you're behind, you kind of need to always constantly find opportunities to get pickoffs, right? I think Invoker has to kind of maybe sacrifice his own game in a way to do it as well. And you need to follow the Mars.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he can actually just AFK, like, because basically he's playing like another carry. Like, he's playing like the morphing. The morphing is like pushing the side lane at top. Invoker's pushing the side lane bot. And Mars alone can't really... I feel like he can't really do everything by himself, you know, and somebody needs to give way.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. The Ags, 600 gold away, dude. 21k the net worth difference here. 8 to 21.
I mean, once they get the axe, they have to pray their combo works, you know. If they get the axe, the combo doesn't work, I think the game is over.
How much damage is the Sunstrike even going to do here?
Okay, so
4
level 4 Sunstrike.
plus 1, right?
X,
You get the extra.
plus 1 level, 5 level.
450, so 900. It's not bad. I don't know if it'll be enough,
Okay, he's
especially if
gonna
New
be
starts
dead.
the fight off like this. The dead shot finds the Invoker, but he's invis, so he's safe and sound for
He's
now. Oh, what did he die to?
How many missiles?
That's tragic.
That game is over.
That's
There's no way.
absolutely tragic. He died to call down. Yep. Well done, Low. Yeah, I think this is all of a sudden impossible now. What can he do? He can sell his Wraith Bands and his Wand, and then I think he has...
Sell his Wraith Band?
What else is he going to do? Lose? It doesn't matter what your inventory looks at the end of a loss.
Well, some people care about it, you know.
Oh, who?
I don't want to say names, but I'll tell you some people care. Why are you always trying to get me in trouble?
You're the one who won't talk about all the things.
Yeah, but as long as I don't reveal the name,
all right,
I'm Gucci, you know.
That's fine. Winter, if it was Ice, don't say anything.
Don't say anything about Ice.
Because you told me funny stories about Daryl goofing around in pub or in
Are
scrims.
you sure you weren't the one telling me the story?
Ame, oh my goodness, what a...
That's BKB.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna get healed up here. Hook shot on the 3
nice
with the
hook
roar
shot.
follow-up. JT, is there a Cataclysm? No, but there could be if he sold the Wraith Bands Winter instead. Ame, he's gonna go down. He's got buyback. JT fairly tanky here, but he's not living through that. The support's melted behind him. The Invoker, don't worry, guys, he says. I'm gonna have a nice-looking inventory. I'm gonna have an Ags and 2 Wraith Bands and the Wand. I don't know, dude. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just the product of like the early game. Like what happened in the early game. They kind of got owned by the support duo of XG. The Cloud and the Moeta kind of did way too much in the game.
Yeah.
I think JT had one good rotation where he went mid to kill off the sniper, but the Moeta kind of killed 3 of them in return. And after that, I think they didn't really manage to string any good moves together, you know. I think my major criticism is like Paparazzi taking too much farm this game. I think he needed to actually just try to help his team
Ahmet getting ready to go. He's got buyback. He does manage to
he's
morph
gyro.
into gyro. But that's Megas here. 27 minutes in. 32K now the net worth lead over 1K a minute. And Xtreme Gaming, they're just off the high ground. JT, he is alive, of course, but has no BKB arena for 15 seconds. Winter, it ain't over till it's over. There are no saves on the side of Xtreme Gaming. If JT, if he can just find who is the best target here, I guess. Who is the
He needs to catch the sniper.
Sniper?
And the gyro.
But Sniper also
I
has
don't know.
BKB.
They need to catch at least 2 of the cores. Now, every core they have, the beast, the sniper, the gyro, just output so much damage. You can't just do it on one. You know, if your combo only lands on one of them, I think you don't have enough to win the team fights. I think you can lose either one of them, the beast, the sniper, or gyro. You can win the team fight with only the remaining 2 cores. You don't need all 3. So the arena needs to land on, I think, at least 2 cores with the shard.
Okay. Okay.
He needs to find a miracle spear into 2 heroes.
Does he have the shard? He does not.
Yeah, he's buying
He
it.
needs to get it though. Yeah. Paparazzi also wants the shard.
500 gold.
Fair enough. I can't believe they got rid of the triple meatball, dude.
Yeah, I can't believe I only got 1 meatball in my marina.
Right? You pay $30 for a pasta dish?
Dude, like
one
this
meatball?
This place I go to, they always just give one gigantic one. I mean, it's nice, you know. They make it fresh every day.
Yeah. And I think that's fine, right? Because ideally you just cook the outside of the meatball a little bit.
It's just
right?
not enough, you know. How can you make something so good, but you give only 1?
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah.
That's what I can't get over. Why is it?
That's what everyone always says
not-
about me.
You know why is it not 3? Because you look at the plate, right? Why can't you just put 3? You know, so it forms a triangle, then it looks nice. And why do you have to give me 1 in the middle? Just 1, you know.
Well, honestly,
I asked that question once, you know, and the waiter comes over me and he told me, oh, because the star of the dish is the al dente spaghetti.
everyone just says, I
If you
hunger.
have 3 meatballs blocking all the spaghetti, then the meatballs become the main ingredient.
Well, JT, he's the main character right now, but he's just going to get initiated from Fog of War full 100 to 0. He's got buyback. Now he's got buyback here. Few resources committed. Ame, he's returned to the fray. They've already used the Terrorize, though. Decent stun here on the low, but he's got at least the Ag Scepter here.
Oh,
We
here
go, the
comes the
Cataclysm.
fire.
They've only killed PYW. Granted, he was worth 1,400 gold, but it's not nearly going to be enough. As they call it, GG, well played. Game 1. Very one-sided to Xtreme Gaming. Holy moly, what a clean game from them.
Yeah, very, very good game from Xtreme. Like, everybody did their part. I think the Shining Star, again, the supports. I think the Muerta and the Cloud just did so much for the cause to play. They
What a performance indeed. I can't wait to see it, Winter. And thank you all for joining us here for our third series of the day. We are in the upper bracket, of course, as a reminder. At stake here is the grand final slot, a BO5 grand final slot, to punch your ticket over to Bangkok for one Chinese team here in the ESL One Bangkok Chinese regional qualifiers. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll get going here. A nasty, nasty mid lane here. That's low. Nice work. He is going to light the Watcher and get out of harm's way of this one.
what just happened? Okay, nothing. They were just making fun of each other, I guess.
He says D.
Smoke, first blood.
Interesting that he says DY. I like it.
30 seconds to battle.
We went for Wukong's Faithful over the Primal Spring. What's the other one?
Simeon Stride.
Simeon Stride. That's right.
I think it's okay for carry Monkey King.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, somebody's running up the ramp.
Who?
Nope.
Who?
DK. He was thinking about it.
Yeah,
He's
well,
walking towards the
He
ramp.
thought better. Knew not really comfortable with what he sees, but he does have a Hoodwink now running on over to him. They've already thrown the stun.
Oh, he's gonna pay the price.
Yeah, Ame, that's
He's
not
dead.
what he wanted here. As they were
Yeah,
holding
he's
on
dead.
to that Shockwave level 1. Stick charges,
Ooh.
trying to outrun this. Another Acorn shot in 3 seconds. He's going to live.
Oh, I mean, there's no self, you know.
UIW
like-
Madman! Oh my goodness, the tree shot trick
Not worth.
shot
He's
tree
dead
bounce.
now.
Didn't pay off for him. He's juking here.
Oh, miss.
Last Fire
He
Spirit.
missed.
Last Fire Spirit. Hold on. He's got. Oh, no. DY. He didn't find him. No way. And he's going to kill the monkey's regen. Oh.
Okay,
wow.
GG.
Courier
Oh
has
my
been
god,
killed.
Monkey's like, what the hell had just happened?
Oh, no.
Okay, there's 2 tangos on the Phoenix. Is that the Phoenix is sending in another set of tangos and a South. I mean, if they actually lose the next courier, I think this lane is totally over.
Yeah, this feels pretty awful now, doesn't it? That's kind of a crazy start here for Ame. I'm shocked he does not get killed for first blood, but I guess.
Dude, I think I think he would have preferred to die, you know.
Yeah. I mean, especially if I think the Phoenix Courier is going to make it safely, but this has not been very fun. And DY, he's going to lose basically all of his regen as well already. PYW, he just got more regen delivered, so he's got more resources to play with here for a while. I guess the Phoenix
Yeah.
Courier is about to reach.
Okay, is he gonna solve the Monkey King? Let's see.
He's got Jingu. He maybe still
I
has
see.
to.
No, just give me a tango. Okay. I mean, Hu Wing and Magnus, they're still like halfway to level 2, so Monkey King can still play this lane. Monkey King is level 2.
Yep.
So I guess eventually he will stabilize, get some HP back with the tango in the south. And just tango.
Wait, we're not looking at the fun lane, the Viper lane. How dare I?
Okay. I mean, you are the director, you know.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
wave your wand, I'm just gonna follow you.
I thought it was also going to be 2 points plasma field, but apparently 2 points static link is the norm. Who was it yesterday? Wasn't it Emo? Our little rebellious child. XM.
Yeah, against the storm. Diving. the storm.
Okay, I'm not sure who wins this. I think Paparazzi wins this, although XM,
He has Blood Grenade.
he's just
very
going
fired up.
on in, and the
They're both
damage, just a double kill, but
Okay, Paparazzi gets the XP. He wins.
and the first blood bonus gold.
Oh my, this lane. Okay, let's use the downtime to check the top lane, you know, because we are
Sure.
going to be watching mid.
Yep.
Anything fun happening? Doom has to have level 2 Devour to eat the creeps from Enchantress. Let's see if he does it. He has the Chain Lightning. Okay. The Battle of the Creeps.
Not,
Is there any mana items? Oh, he has triple mangoes. Just to sustain the Chain Lightning.
Yep. Perfect.
Yep, perfect.
So obnoxious, isn't it? That's just it's
Yeah,
just
but DK is
crazy.
like not too worried about this, you know. At least he
Yeah,
has some
but
regen.
between this and Infernal Blades, it's clearly adding up.
Oh, he's gonna have to summon the Enchantress to heal him.
And then I think down bottom, they've more or less managed to stabilize here, haven't they? For that is for Gaozu.
Yeah.
Seems
So back to the mid lane. We have to keep our eyes on the mid lane. Oh, here we go again. They're gonna fight to the death again.
not this time. Certainly not this time. That was pretty wild. I didn't think that they were gonna just literally go until there was one man left standing. Paparazzi's got his bottle. He's got the Wraith Band. That little bit of bonus gold.
This is the mid laners area. The mid lane battle everyone wants to watch. The fight to the death. No one backing down.
Right.
Both players thinking that they have the advantage.
No one's
both
just
of them
gonna
dying.
nuke the wave and then get back, right? Farm a side camp. They're here to kill each other.
Yeah, this is what we need on the mid lane.
Paparazzi did not take 2 points in static link to farm that easy camp. No.
I think eventually both of them are gonna be really poor because of this. And once again,
Yeah.
it begs the question, you know, who's more useful with a low net worth?
In this game,
Yeah, the Viper or the Razor. I feel like they're both kind of useless with low net worth.
yeah, I think Viper's better. His ulti's just better. You just throw it and it's like a spit and forget, you know?
Yeah, because without items, Razor can't really go in and
Yeah,
do
he just dies, right? Whereas at least I could see a scenario where you Viper strike a Doom and all of a sudden he cannot reach the Doom target because he's just slowed, right? I don't know.
Yeah, you could be useful.
You could be. You could be. He still might not be. XM back to full HP and mana. I think they're gonna have
Oh
to
my god.
ready
Okay.
their weapons for battle. Bottom.
Yeah, let's see if the supports have the liberty to roam and help. PYW in trouble. Bot.
Ooh.
Army. Oh,
Skewer under
tower.
tower.
Any TPs?
New.
TPs.
He is kind of getting his butt beat, though. Didn't really work out that well for him. There's a lot of damage onto the Phoenix at the very least, and this is now a ginormous wave. That's got to be... Where's that fortify for? I guess for top? What's going on up here?
A little bit of poking and prodding.
I guess so.
Okay, he actually didn't go for a second point devoured. He doesn't need it to eat the creep.
Oh, wow. That's so ridiculous. Again, look at this regen, though. It is... Sure. I mean, he's going to be able to sustain quite easily here. PYW fighting, baiting, DY. No chance to get out here as long as he gets off this skewer. It's not a very high level, and actually, never mind.
Wow. They managed to turn this lane around.
They really did. Didn't see that coming from the way that this game started.
This is why, Richie, you buy Raindrop as soon as possible. The Raindrop saved his life, didn't die, get his spell off. And yeah, now the Magnus and the Hoodwink, they're both dead.
Took a lot of damage from Dying Light too. 172 from Dying Light.
Yeah, this is why Core Phoenix is the thing. As a Core Phoenix, you can use the Dying Light even more.
Try as they might, they are not really managing to keep low in like a danger zone for his HP here. He's still doing just fine.
He's still getting pressured.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like having free farm. He's getting pressured for sure. I think overall you're happy if you're Gaozu, considering everything.
Yeah. I mean, Viper, he's got a lead, but he hasn't exactly like crushed the lane, has he?
Yeah, but mind you, the Razor got first blood, yeah? So the fact that the Viper's ahead is insane.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The Razor got a first blood in a 1v1 kill, you know?
It's such a...
Like, how is the Viper? Is this matchup just really good for the Viper as you get more levels because of the poison stuff?
I think you just probably don't steal enough damage fast enough with Link, right?
What? Oh, okay, cancels TP. Yeah, I guess that's true. And you're taking a lot of like stacking damage from the poison attack.
And then if you take like 3 or 4 points in Link, it's like, what do you do if your side lanes cannot fight with you? Then you have like 1 point, 2 points.
You come from jungle,
right?
You can't help.
You don't push. Just seems like a bad deal for everyone there.
Here comes the gate gang from the Phoenix.
Okay, it's kind of crazy.
Okay, this is looking very, very promising. So Gaozu turned the bot lane around, and the bot lane had freedom for the support to move to top, kill the other support on top lane, actually loses the edge, and now they're gonna lose the tower. This is a very beautiful couple of sequence of events for Gaozu, and this is going to catapult them into a very good position. Doom has arcane boots with the chain lightning.
Wow.
Some 33 shenanigans.
That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Okay. I think for me, we gotta see this Viper do something, right? Because he's gonna get out farmed by this Razor because of the obviously max plasma field build. Okay.
Yeah, he's coming to help.
PYW.
He's showing up.
He's in a little bit of trouble now as XM eager to show up to start fighting. He spits on Sin Q. That guarantees the kill there as PYW goes
There's
down.
gonna be 2 kills here.
DY, he'll fall. As all these spooky ghosts here dancing around him. Make it a little difficult for him to leave, but that is going to be some activation here for the Viper. Do you know why Paparazzi changed his name to Kikyo? Does he prefer to be called Kikyo now?
I'm not his friend, so I don't know.
It's always a little hard for me to tell what these players want to be named or not.
Yeah, it's always very hard to answer when you ask me impossible questions. Why do you think he changed his name? Why did you think he left his team to join Gaozu? Why?
That's the big question, right? It's the question of the hour.
I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea. You're always asking me the difficult questions.
Do you know if this Xtreme Gaming, are they like, are they part of the team, or is it more like an IG situation where they just kind of have the name?
No, they're part of the team.
Okay, that's good.
For sure, they're part of the team. Official roster. You think they're IG Yakult Boys scenario?
Yeah, a little bit. There just hasn't been a lot of hot news out of China lately for the teams. We'll see how things are going, and perhaps if Gaozu, they're going to bait you in for this for sure. He does manage to escape. Razor, that's a powerful shield rune for him, and Ame leading them forward here with his fresh diffusal blade. Stun's going to be good onto 2 as they do bushwhack them. Reverse RP! for New.
Wait, what? He had the other RP?
Yeah, that was a reverse RP. XM, he dies in the middle. As there goes the supernova in between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower. That will ring the bell on
Wait,
this
how
fight.
did we not talk about the reverse RP?
I didn't see the reverse RP. I honestly did not. What
Why
in
this
the
game
world?
So he wants to push the monkey out of the ring?
Yeah, but Ame has the faithful warriors, so it's not gonna
Instantly end.
4 seconds.
So 4 seconds. Yeah, that's the counter to Magnus.
Wow.
I kid you not. Okay, this is blowing my mind right now. Reverse RP.
Wow. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't. Normally I check every game for facets, but no one's taken a fun facet today, so I just didn't even bother. Wow.
I mean, you checked the Monkey King facet.
I checked the Monkey King, and I went, I'm sure everyone else took the normal stuff. I saw that Doom did not take he took Devil's Bargain, and I was like, whatever. I never in my life thought we were gonna see reverse RP. It's just ridiculous. But hey, he's got it up in 20 seconds again.
We'll see. I mean, what's even the combo? So you do it, and
you
guess it's just for the Monkey King
and the Razor.
Yeah, okay. I'm having trouble imagining how is it gonna work.
You need to have more imagination, my friend.
Like how?
Don't let your dreams be memes.
But memes are dreams.
Yeah, I mean it's a bold move, honestly.
Okay, he has egg in 8 seconds.
Oh, here it comes the reverse RP. DYW escapes to the trees. He actually does not have sharpshooter yet. Very sad for him.
Yeah, this is so fun. Oh,
DY.
Phoenix!
He's gonna die to the ancients.
The creeps.
Oh my god, he had a ulti. New what? What? How did New end up over there? Except he's just gonna get his tower. This game is over. What is going on? Winter.
Yeah.
They played such a clean game, and now they picked reverse RP. They're trolling.
Well, to be fair, they're not losing the game because of reverse RP.
No, that is very true. But
they're losing the game because their opponents are playing
Wait, hold on. No, JT's coming. They didn't get any kills here. Here comes Low. He's got a fresh armlet. That's a good stun. Reverse RP now onto Sin Q. He's completely isolated, and they kill him off. Paulison lives. I can't believe DY is still alive. Can't quite reach him. Sharpshooter does catch him somehow. Caught one of his wings like he was a dragon in Game of Thrones Season 8.
Okay, 2 valuable kills.
And you know what? Ultimately, XG defend the stack. I guess that works out for them there, honestly.
It's a long way back from here, Richie, for them. They're going to have to slug it out.
Yeah, fortunately, they can do so every 100 seconds with reverse polarity. Do you just call it polarity?
I'm just calling it RP because it is It's RRP.
RRP, got it. The RRP. More like RIP.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You must be proud of yourself.
Sometimes, on occasions. That's, wow. That's a thing.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, if they can't farm the Ancients here, it's going to be very bad news. Gaozu is just keeping tabs on the Ancients all the time with the Monkey King and the Phoenix. Monkey has a very aggressive build, SMY with Diffusal. He just wants to hit heroes. DK wants to farm with the Armlet. Well, at least he's not going Armlet and Master Madness, right? I think he realizes I am probably going to be needed by my team very soon, you know.
Yep.
Actually, I would even argue they need him now.
I kind of just don't know what to believe this game anymore. They've shattered my hopes of a peaceful game too. I think we're in for a little bit of a clown fiesta now, which, you know, honestly, I'm not that opposed to. JT's had a pretty quiet game as well. He's low-key very wealthy though. Just unable to really find anything up here with this
I
smoke.
mean, your Doom's maxing Devour.
Dire are scanning.
It's been a while seeing that.
I'm looking back at the live gameplay to see how they reacted to the reverse RP. You know what? I don't know. We'll have to let him cook. We'll have to let him cook, honestly. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if it has much synergy with the Viper at all. I don't know what the heck it's going to do with the rest of the team.
Okay, it works with the Enchantress.
That's true.
You do more damage.
That's true.
Okay, so what is the Magnus actually gonna go after that? Do you try to get? Because your role in the game is catch, so you get Agams next.
Ame, he's just going to roll up onto the mag.
He's,
Middle tower
yeah, he
is
has to
under
run now.
attack.
Yeah.
It's not getting.
3 versus 1. Yeah, wow. Ame's thinking about going back on it, and he's got the Fusel in 2 seconds.
He needs backup. JT is coming.
JT is here. He's got that Doom. JT, you have one
Scorch
mission.
of
That
ending.
man, he's taken the strongest facet in the game. You must prevent him from dropping the reverse polarity. JT says, yes, sir.
No, his job is dooming the Enchantress. Remember, we talked about this.
I will-
He needs to kill.
I
the
will die to stop the reverse polarity from coming.
RRP. He's looking for the Ench. Look at him.
Radiant's
He
bottom
knows.
tower is
I
under
can
attack.
smell you, Peloson.
Is he just going to doom him? I think he has to, right? Oh, silence is a good start.
Okay, if you don't doom him, he's gonna take. Okay, maybe not ages.
Oh, well.
Uh,
no way. No
oh,
way. No way.
oh,
No way. No.
oh my- oh,
Okay,
that was
okay,
close.
okay.
Yeah, the DD.
Yeah, if it wasn't for
AD.
that amplified damage rune, whoo, he would have gotten away with it there too. They forced the supernova. New. Oh, that's a good Doom target. Okay, Ame as well, diving under the tower here. We wants XM, and by golly, he'll get him. It's a pretty good break, the sharpshooter, but the heals are just too strong from DY. As they use the glyph for the tower multi-shot here till they clear the wave, get some good tower damage. Sorry, some good hero damage in return, but no chance to find a fight here. New lives, by the way. He's back in Fountain healing up. He's got Blink Dagger and RRP ready.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He needs to fish some heroes. Wait, how does the combo? You can't RRP into skewer. So you just need to skewer.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think of like how this works. It's like it does buff the overall skills, but it feels like it just makes them really awkward. Oh no, he didn't even get the bounty room, brother. Skewer is not gonna break the static link, but he should have a blink away in 1 more seconds. Plasma field's not good enough. Paulison says, "Hey, don't you touch my RRP, man." I mean, let's look at this objectively, right? What can he do with RRP compared to regular polarity? What are we seeing here? I get the
I again will tell you, why are you asking me the difficult questions?
That's why you get paid the big bucks, Winter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, at least ask me a question on a hero that I play, you know.
All right.
Out of the 10 heroes in this game, I only play 2 of the heroes.
Muerta and Phoenix.
No, Phoenix and DK.
Uh-huh.
Okay, actually Doom. Phoenix and Doom. The new DK is different.
It's a smoke play here. Honestly, this Muerta's not a bad catch if they can find her, but they want bigger fish.
Yeah, I don't think they're in a mood to pick their food right now. They're just hungry. They need anything.
Yeah.
Even a dory fish.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, Paparazzi shows middle. What's their initiation? Blink, reverse, all polarity, but he
Oh,
didn't
what
get it
is
right.
the-
He didn't
Look,
get it
look,
right. Retreat.
How I don't even see how can he get that catch here
He's
with the RRRP.
I think the problem is that as soon as they move or basically any kind of reaction in, they don't end up where you think they will, and that's just obviously not ideal for them here. Paulison, very nice dead shot into the silence. Wukong Cement from behind. out from Ame as well. The break and the Doom is going to be
DK
onto
Doom.
low. He cannot fight into this. Ame beating the crap out of him here as well. XM, yep, he was trying to get the Phoenix, who had the Supernova the entire time. He turns, at least gets the Hurricane Pike off. They're diving up to the high ground here. This might be a little bit dangerous. There is no glyph for the tower. Multi-shot is new. He really wishes he had a regular RP right now. Paparazzi alive on 100 HP and is going to die to that tower auto attack. That is something. XM bought back. I'm not sure if he was in XP range. But just a little of a crazy chase here after the RRP whiff in the mid lane.
Yeah, you were right. It's a RIP now.
Yeah.
Game 3. It's hard to see them coming back from this deficit. They don't really have any part of the map to play with this DK. I mean, DK is nowhere near fighting ship, you know. Even with Umbler and SMI, you kind of don't have enough yet.
All right. Hold on. Maybe they'll catch D1. D1's got TP. You can just kind of Sunray and TP out of the map. But
Okay, they have to get the Wisdom Rune and get the Tormentor. If they can't even do that, that's it.
this is good bait. This is good bait. All right. All right. They're going to look for the easy kill on the DY. He did steal the Wisdom Rune, but it's going to cost him his
Ame.
life.
They got Ame.
Ame, he's in some trouble here, but he's honestly just too fast. They just don't have the catch they need.
They lost the Wisdom, but they got a Phoenix. I don't know if they should be happy about that, but a trade's a trade.
Ame's still down here, by the way. So aggressive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, his build at least is not that great at farming. It's good at killing heroes, that's a white diffuser, but it's not good at killing creeps.
Q trying to cover himself. He gets spit on and skewered back into enemy
that's more like it.
reach. He might live here. No, of course not. He's going to go down. Dragon Tail of all things actually lands the killing blows, and he's worth a pretty penny. 950 gold kill, 980.
He needs 10 more of those. 10 more. He needs 10 more Dory fish.
Yeah, that's true. He does need a lot of dory fish.
Do you know why Dory fish is an excellent choice for fish and chips?
Winter, how come you know this fun fact, but you don't know why RRP is viable, huh?
A good question.
Why is that, Winter?
It's another difficult one for me to answer.
Yeah. See?
Because I like food more than Dota.
All right.
So the reason Dory fish is picked because the flesh has no smell or taste.
I see.
That's why it's excellent with batter, and you cook it with whatever seasoning you add on. So it just takes the taste of your seasoning.
All right, well, there's a smoke can coming. Invis as well on a Razor. He's going to see Paulison. Not the ideal target, but...
nope, we want the big fish, you know?
And they might just get the big fish now. Rod of Atos, PYW doing what he can, but there's going to be another Doom. Reverse RP! Holy moly, and you says,
Okay,
don't you touch my best friend. That's my best friend.
Okay, so this is the way you use it, right? To save heroes. It's not even an initiating tool, it's just to protect your cause. You push them away.
What did they commit there? They committed a BKB on Razor, and they committed a Doom and a BKB on Doom.
Dude, it's a pretty long cooldown to use it to do that.
I agree. Oh, wait, the RRP?
Yeah, is it actually legit? You just play it as a defensive mechanism.
Well, let's put it this way. BKB, 95-second cooldown. RRP, 100-second cooldown, I mean, sorry. Yeah, could work out. Doom cooldown, also longer, even 120 seconds compared to 100.
So what are you supposed to do in a team fight? Just sit back and wait for them to go on your carry and push them
Excuse
away?
me. I think maybe you eventually build in a Horn Toss, is the idea. And then...
Building BKB. And he wants to hit heroes. Or hit the egg.
Look,
or
brother,
whatever he
I'm
wants
not
to
going to
hit.
lie to you. I think New is kind of flying by the seat of his pants here a little bit, as they say. Let's see what he goes for.
How about XM? Is he flying as well?
Right now,
Okay.
Paulson might be. Flying back home. Wow. Wow. He almost killed DY. Not really, I suppose, but he was kind of getting there.
Top lane, JT is TPing in to kill the Viper.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
XM, he's in way too deep here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, good. Force staff
Oh, he's stuck.
away,
Oh, no.
but now,
Oh,
yeah, he didn't get
no.
up to the high ground as he needed. They have an RRP, but nothing's going to save XM there.
News says the RRRP is for DK. So RIP to you, XM.
Pretty much, I guess.
Only for my beloved dragon. Okay, he changed his mind, so he's going Shadow Blade now. What the hell?
Now he's going Midas, actually. He's changed it again.
What? Okay, so he went from initially he had Aether Lens, then he had BKB, he had Shadow Blade, he had Midas.
I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. I think maybe Midas Ags. I don't know if he really becomes a right clicker this game. Oh no. Okay, Ame. The good news, he does not have ulti. For 45 seconds. He does have another BKB
Does he
though.
even need it, Rishi?
I think actually ulti's pretty important this game because you can help zone away the Magnus
DK?
from RRP. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I think it has like let's treat it like it's a real build here. They have to counterplay because what's their counterplay otherwise, right? I guess the calling, but it's just such a huge AOE. Like it's massive this RP.
Are you even mad if he uses the RRRP to just save his teammates?
I mean, maybe if you commit a Doom or something, you might be. As JT is finding out for the second time. Paparazzi's trying to catch him. They're doing their best to ignore Paulison as he enchants Paparazzi. Lowe just completely tanks it with the Sanj and Yasha. All of a sudden, Paulison, he's in still a little bit deep. Well, deeper.
It's time to fight back, Richie.
Muerta trying to fight through this one, and his new silent stop. Feared now. Gets the RRP, finds the kill there onto Sin Q. JT in a bit of an awkward spot as Ame jumps forward, trapped by the trees here. And, well, down, there goes my hero. Oh, they actually almost managed to get down the Phoenix.
The egg
is still going to be focused, but here they have a link onto the DK, and now they have no RRP to save Low. He's lost 150 damage, doesn't really have a lot to fight with. XM doing what he can, and it's actually still good for the kill onto the Razor. Ame, he's completely alone here. PYW tanking JT, who actually doesn't have enough damage for the kill, as Ame, he goes down low with the double kill. JT realizing he's got to bail out from this fight, but he doesn't have a TP scroll. This is going to be a full team wipe.
Oh boy.
What? He died a tornado?
How? Okay, whatever. You know, it's still like a big win for them at the end of the day. So what actually made them lose the team fight? I think it was just that the JT Doom went in too quickly. They got the Doom on DK. He was able to juke in the trees. They couldn't finish him. And because of the status resist, he was able to, you know, get the Doom off of the DK very quickly and turn around and fight. Yeah, I think that was the main reason they were able to turn that around. And I don't know if the RRRP did anything.
Yeah, no, probably not. But I think Winter, something that they cannot ignore anymore is that this Ench, they have to respect the damage. 4,000 damage in that fight. You cannot ignore Paulison.
I tell you, they should be just doing the Ench.
You know,
just doing him, kill him. He's a prime target, bro. He's killing you.
Look, I agree. I completely agree. Good movement. Good job by XG to kite around in that fight. Somehow they make it work.
Okay, let's delegate the job, right? Monkey King is going to go on the DK. Okay, or Razor. Razor drains... You drain the DK. No, Monkey King go on DK. Razor takes on the Viper. So Doom, you take care of the Ench, and the rest deal with the Magnus and the Hoodwing.
Oh, hold on. DY? No, wait. He should not get caught here, right? New? Rooted. Ame jumping forward. He missed again here. Paulison just too tanky.
He's running in. Dude, you see him running in? He's like, I'm ready.
He's ready. He's stepping up. He's stepping up to the plate, man. I mean, he had an arcane rune, wouldn't you?
No. Dude, arcane rune is not shield rune.
No, that's true.
How does arcane rune make you strong? And you're running into 5 heroes as Ench.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, this is, I think this is starting to turn around. You know, DK is already very, very strong. Monkey King is starting to fall off because his build doesn't hit creeps.
New has a Midas as well. He's going to start scaling.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about the BKB though.
I also agree. I think he can maybe go, I don't know about Horn Toss into triple BKB, but I don't know. I don't know what exactly he builds, but I agree with you.
I think Hex even would be good. Like his role is a catch. He's a catch in his game.
Sure.
I mean, it can't be that bad to go Horn Toss.
But against 3 BKB heroes, I don't know if it's all that crazy either.
So unique. Okay, maybe he's thinking about the problem that he might face. If he's trying to do the Horn Toss, Monkey King can instant stun him.
Sure.
Or he gets caught by the silence on Muerta.
Yeah,
So he needs a BKB before he can do anything.
I think that's fair. We'll farm rather quickly as well with the Empower.
Come get
once
here.
again, they have Paulus. Just doom him, brother. Just doom him. Okay, maybe they don't.
I mean, there's 5 heroes here, bro. No, not this time.
Not this time. Enchantress lovers, look away.
Enchantress did her job.
Yeah,
Tank the smoke gank.
absolutely. And how does XM? I mean, late game, obviously the Viper 25 becomes universal, is a pretty big damage buff overall. But what?
Viper 25. You're talking about Viper 25 now. He's 17.
Okay, okay. But I'm the point I'm asking here, Winter, is how does he continue to scale? Like, what does his game now look like? Is this just all eggs in the low DK basket here at this point?
No. For sure, no. The Viper's gonna have to do his part. I think he's gonna be in charge of kiting the Monkey King unit. You need to make sure you get your poison stacks or your ulti on either the Monkey or the Razor. Just keep them from hitting your DK. I think DK is your main source of DPS, and you have to protect him with the Viper and the Magnus. Magnus is gonna do his RRRP to protect him, and Viper has to use his ulti to kind of slow the Razor or the Monkey down.
Okay, I could see that.
I think that's a pretty good shot of them winning. You know, if they can actually hold everything together, wait out the Aegis on the Monkey King, and maybe take a good high ground fight. I think the game is very, very winnable. For the Dire side.
I don't know if I've ever seen this many SNYs in a game after the year 2018. By the way, 3 SNYs. It's crazy.
SNY is the premier item right now because they nerf Manta. Everything else got nerfed. All the small little items, I think it's about time SNY has it's time to shine.
This is a crazy game. I can't believe that we're gonna witness new. This is the new meta.
Are you trying to be? You were right, or you?
What? What do you mean?
This is the new meta.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want me to say? The new meta is the reverse polarity. Is that better?
Well,
PYW is a catch here if they can get him. Oh my god, there's a Shadow Blade here for Sin Q. But they cannot get this Hoodwink because she actually has an Axe after Paulison. Once again, he is going to drop.
It's okay. It's like 4 heroes killing her again.
Yep.
DK is farming. DK has Daedalus. Okay, DK is extremely strong right now with the level 20 talent, the attack range on your Dragon form with your Dragon Lance.
Excellent.
This is just...
I think it's about time, You wait out the Aegis in 1.5 minutes and you take a fight. Magnus will finish BKB as well. I think they're going to be in a very good position.
Yeah, net worth lead has been pretty steady here. It hasn't gone too crazy one way or the other, but Sin Q is starting to scale here as well with this Shadow Blade build. He's actually going to go for a Silver Edge, so hoping to probably break the Dragon's Blood if I had to guess. Primarily. Guess maybe...
Oh, the Viper?
Viper, yeah, another Toxin, right? Can be kind of... Or Corrosive Skin, sorry. It can be pretty annoying.
Probably mainly the DK. I mean, you can break 3 heroes. Enchantress, Viper, DK.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they're all pretty good targets here, aren't they? What else? Ench has, I think that's a full brand new Hurricane Pike here, right? If I'm not mistaken. I have Scotty sitting pretty in the Monkey King's inventory. Ah, right, the Razor Refresher. That's what I wanted to talk about here for Paparazzi. This feels like a pretty important timing for him to try and find something.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, the Aegis is running out. 40 seconds.
Yep, they're just going to run at their... Oh, low.
Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Oh,
DK.
low. Okay, he sees him. He's going to get the initial stun out and actually has time for the BKB.
He's
He's going to fight.
Oh
Almost
my
kills
god.
Sin Q. And Polison from the high ground. He'll do what he can, but it's going to be the old Nightfall as he simply TPs away.
He almost got away with murder that kills the Muerta and TPs out against 4 heroes.
He forces the BKB there on a Razor.
Okay, now they should look for like a play still. Aegis is running out, but DK has no form and no BKB.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait,
But
Dire
Extreme
smokes?
Gaming News says, guys, don't worry. I have level 3 reverse polarity. 3.5 second stun duration here, Winter. They're going to look for a play. They're actually going to go fighting. And DY, he might not be expecting this. His cores are nowhere nearby. Oh, maybe he expects it. Maybe he expects it a little. New. He's giving chase. New with a blink dagger. Oh, he sees his man. And the skewer back into the hands of his team. He's going to pop the egg.
Give him a tip, guys.
Like a snake bitten mouse.
What?
Okay. Let's just say he was very ambitious. Or we could also say that he values his life.
I suppose so, but he's now got a 50-second additional cooldown when he respawns on his ultimate. Probably doesn't mean anything for the next Roche fight.
Yeah, by the way, guess what he's trying to build? A nullifier
on Phoenix?
Yeah, he wants to... What is... He wants to purge away. Is it just for the Lincolns, or what is it good for? I actually don't get it. Can you...
He's going to dispel the Empower. He's going to dispel...
Okay, Empower. Is it really that important, dispel Empower?
I'm shocked he thinks it's better than even just straight refresher.
Okay, here we go. Another Nightfall.
Oh, reverse RP! Oh! He's not getting away, but he does have a refresher orb. And careful, Ame. He's going to jump right on in. Wants to take down New, who still has a skewer, so he's going to be able to get out of harm's way. Polison now. He's going to be able to get a Force Staff out as well. Oh my goodness, the amount of resources that they just threw to get nothing.
They need to kite the Razor and the Monkey King. I think the shot on the Enchantress is also going to be useful. Next, he's building a Ghost, but I think the shot might be a good option.
Yeah, the Sprite.
They just need to kite the initial jump, from the Razor and the Monkey King. When they jump in, they try to get their BKB and hit you.
I think it's actually kind of easy to kite it, right? Because as soon as, I think the refresher, the second one, might be more troublesome, but they have reverse RP for the Doom.
Yeah, they just push him away with the RRP and just wait for DK to kill everybody. I'm still curious. So he really actually just wants to dispel the Empower.
Yeah? Trying to set up here on an XM. This is very deep. He is in very deep, and there's going to be the Nullifier to dispel the Force Staff. This time there is no reverse RP as PYW. He's going to get down to the low ground where they do not have vision. He's going to be able to TP away. XM just sticking around far too long, honestly. Far too long.
Rush is up soon. This might be costly.
Oh man, He's got to be careful.
Okay,
I think Ame saw him use the Lotus Pool. Okay, he's not gonna get too distracted though.
He's too far away.
Fair enough.
Okay, the man is building a Lincolns now. I actually think Lincolns make more sense compared to his previous ideas.
You have double Lincolns now, actually. DK has one, and the Viper has one. And you can stack those, remember.
Okay, I guess they have the Nullifier and the Rod of Atos to break the Lincolns.
Sure. This is crazy, dude. This is crazy. DK's level 25. Low, he's done one thing all game, and that is just murder some creeps. 523 last hits, Winter, in 40 minutes. Wow.
Oh, he's going for the brooch. Why does he want the brooch to kill the Muerta?
He can kill the Muerta. And...
support Muerta?
Radiant are scanning.
And what?
Okay, Monkey King also has brooch. Monkey King wants to kill... Okay, DK has high armor, so you want your attacks to be magical.
Okay, and does Monkey have high armor as well? I suppose he does, right? Okay.
So when you see this, you tell your team to buy pipe.
It's going to be like one auto attack.
Yeah, but it could save you.
I suppose that is true.
You have the aura, the magic resist, so the barrier blocks maybe one or two attacks, but you get the you get the point.
Okay. Big fight incoming here. Roshan up in 10 seconds, so he will spawn top, and depending on how long the fight goes, he might still move bottom, even in the middle of the fight. This could be spicy. Xtreme Gaming, they're holding a very defensive position.
Let's look out for the RRP, Richie.
Yep.
It's the spell.
It's the spell of the game. That is in very deep. They actually managed to get the Nullifier early here onto the DK, but there's no immediate follow-up. DY, he makes it back to safety. but he was scouted by the Watcher.
Neo is going in. He's looking for a target here.
Yeah, he's looking like
Decoy?
it. He
Is
wants
that a
to see
decoy?
what he can find. Reverse RP. It pushes JT further away. He's going to be picked off. In goes Paparazzi now. The egg is going to be down, but they're focusing it so quickly. XM, he is certainly going to die here as low. He popped the BKB. Ame, he managed to dispatch of, it looks like only Polison as they buy back now on XM. Paparazzi on the second charge of spells here. They're trying to get low out of harm's way. XM, he starts spitting, but he just doesn't have enough. New, what does he have in the tank here? It's good for the kill onto Ame. And now Paparazzi, a bit of a beast here. He's gotten to 3 kills. XM, he's going to die back, but he's got enough damage at least to ensure that he takes him with him. The lone survivors, PYW and Sin Q now.
What a fight, Richie.
I thought you were going to say a different F word there.
We all started with the Razor and Viper going head to head in the lane, and now in this fight, they both fought to the death, you know. And that was a really crucial buyback from XM to kind of salvage the fight. I think it was worth it at the end of it.
I'd say so.
So he did almost 10,000 damage on the Viper.
Yeah. Ame also breaking that fight wide open by making sure that he kind of gets a Wukong's command that traps essentially both supports, right?
Yeah, but you also have to remember the Doom didn't cast any spell that fight, you know.
True.
And it still went like 4 for 4, you know, 4 for 5, you know.
Again, I think Ame's got something to do about that. Honestly, he put himself in a position. He was on the other side of the RRP, and he's tanky enough, at least for a while, to actually fight through that. So, pretty ridiculous stuff. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just kind of a little bit of a crazy game here.
I mean, do you think it was a pretty good usage of the RRP then, the fight? He kind of forced the Phoenix and the Monkey to be separated.
Yes.
They focus on one field.
Yeah, I think it made a lot of sense, to be honest.
It's a new way to play Magnus.
You could say that again.
This messes with your brain, you know, when you have to relearn the muscle memory. Wait, who's taking... Oh, okay. For a moment, I was thinking Jinkyo was gonna take the Aegis. I'm like, huh? Nobody wants the Aegis?
It's not the craziest thing I think we're witnessing this game, Winter. Level 25 Razor now, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, the refresher definitely did so much work with the double Eye of the Storm.
Yeah, very true. Double BKB there as well to ensure you can just run down people. Monkey about to hit 25. I assume you just go for the Wukong's command ring in a game like this, right? Doom only up to 20.
Have you seen anyone getting the -1?
I honestly, I can't say I have. Phoenix also up to 20, so Sunray damage now. Okay, it's pretty good overall. Some of these talents taken. PYW has just been running around the map, murdering creep waves here. He's a big reason why Gaozu have been pushed so far back as far as all of their lanes, I mean. XM 20. Enchantress 20 as well. We have a Silver Edge. We have the full Silver Edge now for Sin Q. Okay, so plenty of items. There's Octarine Doom. We just saw that pop up. And New has just bought out here for a third Lincoln's on the side of Xtreme Gaming. Every single core on XG has a Lincoln Sphere. Wow, mamma mia, that is a Scythe of Ice on the Hoodwink. Winter, or we are starting to enter the late game as if this game wasn't clowny enough already.
I don't know about you. It's not a clowny game to me.
It's sure, it's not like clowny. It's just
interesting.
You know what? I shouldn't complain. I've been complaining about Alchemist every game, and here we are with a very different kind of a game. I should savor it, you know?
Yeah. Let's be happy we see a RRP potentially working, you know? Okay, so with the Lincolns, does it change a lot? I feel like it might not be that big of a deal, because the last fight, the Doom didn't get a single spell off, and they still won the fight.
What do you think about this Phoenix Nullifier? Is this working out? New meta?
I don't know.
For DY?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's valuable enough, you know, for me. I mean, you dispel the... I guess it's not for dispelling the Empower. I think it's mostly for the 4-star, because they have so many 4-star, 4 4-star.
Sure.
He wants to dispel that.
But I guess it begs the question. Okay, if you don't get the nullifier, what is this, like a 4,000 gold item, right?
I think for the 4 stuff, it's worth it. I totally forgot it works on the
Right.
4 stuff.
Okay.
Because you want to stop them from kiting the Razor and the Monkey King. It's actually a very next level idea if he actually can execute it in the team fights.
Yeah, it's been an interesting idea for sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Q running on NJT as well. The Sproink, an effort from Paulison to try and get out of here. That's not going to work out this time. They even had a break ready. So they take him down as with the second Aegis now on its last legs for another minute and 45. They find a kill, and we'll be able to stop the split pushing.
And this is going to be like I feel like a 60-minute slugfest. You know, they're gonna. It's
Maybe.
hard to siege against the Magnus. It's so hard. And even if it's RRP, you know, it's still the threat of the skewer and everything else.
What else are we looking at here as far as items? Paparazzi's
You know what? Okay, with the RRP, right? So what you could do is if
wait,
the Monkey King comes up to hit your tower, so you blink past him and you push him into your base.
Dude,
with the RRP.
check out what Ame has. I'm sorry, I don't mean to ignore you, but he's got Perez.
I know. You don't care about that.
This guy loves. I forgot. Ame loves brooch. Remember when he was? He invented
Wait, he has
PA.
Paraz?
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Okay, hold on. Careful here low. Okay, Lincoln's number 1. That's a huge Wukong's command ring. PYW, that's the fake one anyway. He's going to be safe and sound as the barracks are getting sieged.
Oh, here comes the Magnus.
Yeah,
Magnus
he's getting ready. But
looking for an angle.
He's got the loyal soldier, so it's so hard to actually cancel this Wukong's.
And he still has the Aegis of the Immortal.
Yes, he does. 30 seconds. Decent tower damage dealt there, Winter, but XG, their high ground remains unbreached. Unsullied.
And this build is even more insane than the Kaya Sage on Medusa. So insane. This Monkey King with a brooch and a Parasma. Pretty sure you should get a pipe, you know, right now if you see this. Somebody should buy a pipe.
Like I was saying, I think Ame just loves Revenant's brooch. He was the guy that was doing PA brooch back in the day. I think he.
Yeah, but that was when it was like totally busted, right?
Yeah, but he was the one that started it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe this is new and busted. I have to give him.
I mean, I feel like the Eng has to address it. If it's actually busted, the Eng has to buy a pipe, not a BKB. Like, he needs to help his team.
He's at level 26 as well. 20% gunslinger chance, so 70% chance to toggle or hit a second target. Pardon. Wow. A lot of cores here online. Smoke now from XG as they know that the Aegis has been reclaimed. They're just going to run at this Sin Q Muerta. Kind of a tough catch, but PYW with the Scythe of Vice, they will be able to get the jump correct. And that is the gem, as you said, on over.
But Paparazzi, he's behind.
Yeah, he realizes he's potentially overextended a little bit. Ame is still pushing down bottom. So Gaozu, they're going to set up some vision here. They scout New and basically the rest of Xtreme Gaming. Do they want to take a 4-on-5 fight? Absolutely, the RRP! They still do not get the Doom off here, actually, JT. And now the Supernova just completely out of position. They haven't gotten really much of anything. They're going to get Paulison, but he's got buyback.
DK is coming in. He's looking for a target. He might find someone here.
Bought back for this. PYW, he's going to get grabbed. That's the real one, but he gets over and into the high ground. I think that's an Ogre Seal Totem as well. That got him out of harm's way. Incredible. They used everything.
Okay, New is buying out the refresher. He bought out the refresher. He's going to use it. Hide the refresher. Bro, hide the refresher. Use it and hide it and kill them.
Water closet? Huh? In a game like this? I don't believe it.
Ugh. Okay, time to take a breather. Is there a rule against that? Are they allowed to?
I don't know. It's not my call. Everyone in the game has Shard. PYW the only hero in the game with Ag Scepter. 2 refreshers now on the side of Gaozu as JT has picked his up alongside Paparazzi's. Sorry, make that 3 refreshers as New. He's just purchased his here. He's so close to 25, which is going to be a 4-second BKB piercing stun. Right, on that 25 talent? No, 4.3 even? Wow. I mean, that might be enough, honestly, for DK to just punch through them. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. Wow. I think it's all about just getting the right jump. I think the Hex, if you can catch someone and burst them from full to 0, There's a lot of interesting ways you can use the RRP in the team fights.
What have you been noticing about this Parasma? The only thing I've seen is that
I don't know.
it is applied obviously by the Wukong soldiers. So it actually really, really forces everyone outside of the Wukong's command.
Yeah, I mean, they have so many false stuff. I don't know if they actually get hit by the soldiers that much.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the DK suffering a little bit in that high ground push. What do the equals mean? Does that just go? I can't imagine
No
it's
idea.
number 2, is it?
No idea.
Okay.
I think they're just saying they're not ready.
Yeah, I think so. All right.
Like I said, why are you asking me the difficult questions all the time? What's the double equals? What is that? Why is his name that? What is Gaozu?
Right.
What does it mean?
Why are they... Oh, this is the third time, by the way, that JT's going to buy a Midas this game. He sold it, I think, for the refresher, and then he's going to rebuy it again.
Are you actually keeping count?
Yeah, of course.
Of all the things in the game to keep track of, you keep track of how many times he sold his
supposed to keep
Midas.
track of this Parasma monkey? I can't. It breaks my brain. I'm sure it's really good. I can't see it.
How about keeping track on the Magnus
RRPs.
and the Hood Wings? Yeah, when they're jumping in.
News about to hit 25 here. I think it is going to be... I mean, 10% in power damage?
I think the stun is actually nice. I feel like the stun is actually better in this late game because you need to disable them long enough to kill them with the DK.
Yeah, I would agree.
You have refresher, so that's like an additional
1.6 seconds.
almost 1 second.
Dire
Yeah,
are
it's
scanning.
a long stun, you know.
It's, how long is it if he actually gets it? 4 point. It's like almost 9 seconds of stun.
Yeah,
There it goes.
why not?
What'll it be? Yep, indeed. Well, what if this talent only works on regular reverse polarity and not reverse polarity, and no one's ever tested it because no one's ever gotten to level 25 with this talent?
I am sure if you click on the RRP facet, you've tested everything with it.
Yeah, he does indeed have a 4.3 second just giga RP as far as its range. Obviously, where they end up, that's not as guaranteed as normal reverse polarity, but
Radiant are
if this were normal
Okay,
reverse polarity,
so
this
the
game might be
concept
over.
here is
Hold on,
if you have a
Winter,
range
we're
carry.
we're fighting low.
Okay,
He's
okay,
seen
let's
the
go.
razor. There's going to be another sight
Hex.
device here on a Sin Q. He bopped back. There's going to be a dieback penalty for him, and down he goes. JT looking for the first Doom. He finds it onto the DK, as now they are scrambling back into the base. First RRP, pardon me, is good enough for the disengage, and we do not have a second Supernova. Everyone is alive on the side of Xtreme Gaming.
He's looking for a catch.
A 5 versus 4.
Okay. I mean, that was a very good way of using the RRP. He was like sitting behind the DK. The moment they committed on the DK, he just RRP and pushed them back.
Yep, and he's got another one ready to go. Not to mention, teams starting to rotate down towards the Roche pit, where Roshan number 3 could potentially be awaiting. It's not.
He might find a fissure.
He's going to go fishing, and he catches DY here for a second. Paulison willing to fight into this one. It's going to do a lot of damage here to DY even. Low, looking for the jump on in as in we go. Another RRP.
Oh, RRP.
They separated
That was so
Ame.
nice.
They need to beat him up. And look at the damage, the crits from Low.
He stunned all of them.
He destroyed them. Nobody could do a single thing to help out the carry Monkey King. DY, he is ticking down now as Razor. He's going to go back in on the second life once again, locked in an eternal battle versus XM. A buyback now from Ame as he rejoins the fight this time. He's able to get off the Mega Wukong's command, but another Force Staff is going to get Low out of harm's way. XM's not even dead yet as JT, he's got a Doom in 18 seconds, or we can refresh and drop another Doom now. In fact, he's going to do just that by the looks of things. He's going to get right on top of his enemies. They do get through one. What more do they have left in the fight? Phoenix. Icarus dives on through PYW. I thought he died there for a second.
I mean, Low is going to have his form in 8 seconds. Holy crap, that was such an amazing RRP. He basically stunned like 3 heroes. They pushed them away. He pushed the backliners away, and he pushed Monkey King into his own team.
Seriously.
Okay, this is how the future looks like of Magnus. RRP.
It's here. It's ready. I mean, first of all, this RP here, right? I wish I had replays running. This RP here forced everyone back. It just kind of ruins the Phoenix, doesn't it? Phoenix, he wanted to control the fight.
I mean,
though.
if you have a range carry, you don't really care about clumping them in a location because you can't really splash with your Empower. So you push them aside so they can't get to your range carry, and your range carry just eats them up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Looks very, very convincing here, Winter. And
no.
Okay, Roshan has just respawned. They're going to go hunting for New here potentially.
Bro,
though.
you know, Richie, imagine all the Magnus players. They see this and
Wait,
like, oh my god, do I have to
JT?
play Magnus like this now?
Hold on. No, they're not going to.
He's fine.
I think they will hunt him. Hold on. I don't know if he's all right here.
Roshan has
He's taking a trip. Yeah, he is. He's fine. He took a trip,
It was almost.
a short trip to bot lane.
That was almost not okay, but he's doing fine
Okay,
for now.
they have egg is on monkey, cheese. Did they get what else? did they get?
Refresher
Did they
shard
get
in the inventory for
refresher?
Monkey. Yep.
Okay.
Oops. Wow. Okay. Surely, yes, we have hit 25 now for XM. He's now a universal hero, which is just a huge buff for his damage output.
Okay.
What else have we hit? More 25s. JT has his 25 talent. Doom now applies mute. I think that'll help a lot with the items, pardon me, that everyone's been using
The
to get
force
away.
staff and everything. Yeah, you want to stop them from using those items.
Ame's upgraded his diffusal.
I mean, he's built. Is his build like truly scaling into the late game now?
I don't know. He doesn't have any.
He doesn't have any damage.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing like magic damage because everybody has higher armor. So I guess that's the scaling that he's looking at.
Phoenix 25. We have a Giga Icarus dive cast range. Am I missing any here? Yes. PYW has Sharpshooter pierces debuff immunity. That's a pretty big one. This is now what, 1,000 damage ability, isn't it? 1,300.
Yeah, you can burst the razor and the monkey or the DK.
Yep.
The doom.
And remember,
sorry.
he's had this Ags, right? So he has this decoy, which is also going to shoot one for half, I believe, 60%. So he's got almost 2,000 damage.
1,600
Yeah.
damage.
Sorry?
1,600 plus.
No.
The boomerang will.
Oh, yeah, we'll amp it. Yeah.
amplify it, what, 20%?
He's got some ridiculous bursts, to say the least.
Yeah, so it's about 2,000 damage, roughly, give or take 1,900 damage with the boomerang.
Winter, this game is intense.
I just want to see how he uses his RRP. I'm so flabbergasted. I'm just learning how to play this hero now.
Radiant are
I'm
scared.
wondering if I don't know. I don't know what to think of the monkey build, because it seems like at this stage of the game, Razor just cannot ramp up the damage fast enough.
I feel like he needs to like go basher and lock people down, right? Because they are getting kited so much
Right.
with the force stuff. Like the nullifier on Phoenix is just not reliable enough.
I think these
And if you don't win the fight with your initial jump, you get kited in your Wukong's command.
right.
Or your Doom gets kited, then it becomes very difficult to take the subsequent fight.
Whoa, JT!
Oh,
he
no,
just went
JT.
through the gate. They actually didn't believe
That's
it.
not your
The
home.
rest of the team, they're giving chase now. Another dire scan. JT, he's been scouted. Doesn't get the BKB, or sorry, doesn't get the hex off in time, and they almost actually kill him there. It was a bit
Oh.
spooky.
It was so close. The Magnus was almost there.
Wow.
Okay, Magnus is getting Octarine Core next.
So very, very spell cast focused Magnus, right? Just utility mag.
I don't know about Octarine Core. I feel like he should get Hex. Because you have Refresher, then you get the double
Radiant's top
Hex.
tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Yeah, could see it.
Yeah, I feel like that could be like a very good option here for him. But nevertheless, the game goes on. They have to defend their high ground. I think this Monkey King eventually with this build is going to
Radiant's
have a lot of
top tower is
problems
under
trying to
attack.
end the game. You know, he's very good at killing heroes. But in the high ground, it's a totally different story.
Okay, Roshan's banner has been placed down. That's a huge Icarus
Going in.
dive on in. Low, he's going to be able to
The
get away.
kites.
There's the RRP.
Oh,
Once
RRP.
again, Ame! He's on the wrong side of the fight, and he gets blown to smithereens by
refresh.
PYW.
He's gonna die
refresh.
again.
He's going to get pushed even deeper in the base. Okay, in they go. And again, into the
Wow.
hands of Low. JT, he needs to do something here. Ame, he's going to get a boundless strike away. But Paulison,
Emperor
he's
is
got the
down.
damage. XM, he's going to go down. And JT, the second Doom on the Low is even better. But now the buybacks coming through in force. XM giving chase. Paparazzi, he has nothing left. But neither does New. He's got to skewer in 3 more seconds to try and get a punish off of here. But I think this Razor with this unstable current, he's just going to be too damn speedy. He is
Okay, that's
too
like 2 buybacks.
fast. Double buyback
2 buybacks
committed.
for nothing.
Do we have any detection? They do have a gem on the Hoodwink, but Sin-Q is going to sneak around him.
Okay, they have to do something with this. Monkey has no buyback for another 1 minute
Oh,
40
this
seconds.
is an ancient black dragon now, by the way. Don't know how big of a deal that is anymore, but at least the pathing is going to be made a lot easier. Monkey King, no buyback for 75 seconds. Winter, they've escorted the wave down the mid lane.
Do they know though? Are they going to try to end the game? Do they know? They're keeping track?
Of course they know. 1 minute until the
It's
Monkey
an
King.
insane game and they're still
Mew,
keeping track.
he does
of
not
the
have an RP, but he does have he's got an Abyssal Blade. Sin-Q got off the silence first, though, as Low, he's already taken down 1 tier 4 tower. JT, a Doom up in 20 more seconds, as in goes Paparazzi. They need a little bit more support. They've taken down XM. That's going to be a dieback for him, and Low is going to go down as well. I don't believe it. We're barreling it back the other way.
With 4 heroes. I mean, they just killed them with the Sun Ray and the Doom, you know, the percentage base damage. Infernal Blade plus Sun Ray, you know, it's killing the DK and the Viper. Alright, that's it,
The
you know, that's game, you know.
The Muerta, dude.
How much damage did she do? How did she... Wait, 9,000 damage? For what? Just right clicks?
It must have been. It
9,000 damage?
Yeah,
How
2K. Well, this is going to have to be the miracle hold. Okay, that's a pretty good RRP. Can they take down Paparazzi? He's going to get the BKB off PYW. Just couldn't get the job done on that sharpshooter. Paulison activates the BKB as DY hits him with the attack speed slow. Sin-Q doing what he can here now. He's done a lot of work in that last team fight as the Doom onto New stops him from doing too much here. PYW focused down, but he's the only hero now with buyback on the Dire side. He's got buyback in 25 gold, but Monkey King, he's rejoined the fight now. Ame doing what he can a whole minute until you've got XM or your DK on back. They know which one is the real PYW. New, he doesn't have much to offer here, and he can only watch as his squirrel goes down. Paulison, he's also going to almost die inside that Wukong's command, as there's going to be a hash onto New. But I think it's over. Winter, it's over. I don't believe it. What could have been? What could have been here? The first RRP victory that I've personally seen snatched away.
Okay, RRP is legit.
I got so.
Yeah, I mean, this is legit. You just need to know how to play around it when you have range course. I think this is one of the best Dota games I've seen this month, you know, for sure. Insane, you know, insane performance from everybody, not just new Magnus, you know.
I think it's more for lane. I think people think if they need it for like a hard lane, I usually see them go for it. I can't be sure though. All 3 games in a row. DY. Oh, good times. Well, not sure how exactly the whole team situation came to be with the retirements and all that good stuff, but glad to see that they still get along.
Do you believe in their retirement still?
Of course.
It's more of like breaks.
No,
you
he's very
know?
retired. Can't you tell?
Who?
DY.
DY?
Yeah.
Retired from what? Streaming?
Retired from Xtreme Gaming.
I'm retiring next.
What's that mean?
I'm tired of you.
Oh, there's
Tired of you.
a lot of all chat actually popping off. Anything you can help us out with here, Winter?
Nope. Don't make me do something hard again,
Okay.
please.
Han Lao
Don't.
Shang Hao.
Just enjoy the game, you know. Just wait for the first blood.
Very well, very well.
Elk thinks he's gonna get some bounty runes. Oh ho! No bounty runes for you here.
Nope.
my friend.
It'll be still 2 apiece though, with Gaozu getting the 2 bot side runes. There's going to be that first Break of Dawn, of which we will see many more than just 1 every 10 minutes, assuming DY gets the chance to use his ultimate at all this game.
Yeah, can't wait to see that interaction happening.
Yeah, I wonder if it's...
You smoke, you break your smoke. Phoenix cast the egg to get vision.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That'd be kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Okay, so where are we watching, my friend?
Well, that's the Timber lane, right? Should be kind of popping off a bit. In fact, they already have this kill on the DY. No, it's a good stun from Ame. But there's another Whirling Death in a second. DY doing what he can here.
Yeah, body block.
Decent body block, but he's still going to go down to New.
Okay, bot lane was also interesting. The Clockwork took Batteras out. He started the lane by just using the battery assault to kill the range creep.
Okay.
Secure the range creep.
Yeah, just get
I don't know what to think of that. I guess he just feels like Morphling can't do much to get the creep,
Yeah,
so he has to.
Paulson's trying to do it again, actually, but Sinkyu is here
Yeah,
protecting
he's
it.
doing it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really fancy doing this too much. I feel like getting the power cogs is more stable way of playing the lane. You just push them back and try to secure the range creep by pushing them back, and then get the right click off.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense to me.
I think it just comes down to player preference. Some players feel like, because it's not secure, right, compared to like just running in and battery assaulting, killing the creep,
Right.
you have a higher chance of getting the range. But it's going to cost you more mana, and it's going to push out the wave. That's what's happening right now. The wave is pushed out, so I think Morphing is going to have a harder time because of this if they don't get the creeps under control. I mean, look at JT. He has the wave in a very good position for him now. Yeah, all this small little lane shenanigans matters a lot.
Yeah, it's going to just lead to more pressure here on a low, who did get off the strength gain that time. Pretty speedy. They're, of course, going to do as much as they can to prevent him from getting as much CS as possible. But, of course, he is a Morphling. And he'll just shift into the Agi, and he'll get this health back.
Yep. Clockwork has a Salve and a Tango, so they still have a lot of regen in this lane, but definitely not comfortable, for the Morphling. That's why I didn't really like how they played the first level with the Clockwork battery.
I hear you.
The lane got pushed.
No, I hear you. I think it made JT's lane a bit stronger here as well.
How about New's lane? Is he pressuring the Elk a lot? Doesn't look like it. He got first blood.
Yeah, even so far. I think that's at least going to be... This is, I think, one of those lanes where the Muerta is going to get him to level 3, maybe level... probably just level 3.
Yeah, when you get level 3 with the second point in Rolling Death and the second point in Dead Shot, that's when you can kill the Elk.
See? I mean, they've hit that point now. Not a lot of mana to play with on the Timber Saw, and there's a pretty big wave here, so... Probably just...
But this is also like a very good example of why Elk is very good right now. He has a bad matchup, but because of seed money and the bonus gold he gets from the bounty runes, he can actually survive this type of lanes. Like, he's supposed to get pressured a lot more, but he gets an early boots with the early money, and now he's he's trying to pressure the Elk even, the Timber even.
Yeah, I don't know about the Timber. Now, he doesn't have any points of reactive armor. Pretty good dead shot here into the Colleen. Oh, wow. Really great kill there. Perfect spell casting from PYW. Make sure he gets the job done there. Careful, though. There's another unstable concoction. Ame might consider throwing here. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't, to be honest. I guess there's 4...
It's a level 1 stun.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of heals on PYW. Okay, fair enough. You're right. Fair enough. PYW's just baited that one out, I suppose. Ame knows best. I'll leave him to it.
Yeah, now he has a Salve, so he'll be back to full. I think this is a very, very interesting lane, for the Timber. The Timber is trying really hard to pressure the Elk, but Elk has a lot of extra gold to survive the lane.
Well,
he has power traits already.
What do you think? Is this going to be the first point now in reactive at level 4 for New?
I'm not sure though.
Right.
If he's going to all in with the chain.
This lane reminds me of when Timber kind of got reworked when they redid how the stacks of reactive armor worked. The most recent time, because they've done this like 20 times, I know. Or Timber's history.
I mean, reactive armor is like such a weak spell, but he has backup. Poloson's behind, so he might take the second point in the chain for this.
Anyway,
he has it
the point I was making, yes, is he does go 2-2-0. Thanks for pointing that out. Was I remember like Whisper, he was very keen to do this like 4-4-0 build. Remember?
He took stats, right? Over the armor.
I think so.
Okay, here we go. Ame's in trouble.
Good start. Yeah, perfect spellcasting here yet again. Paulson picks up the kill.
That's a very, very nicely done combo, Clockwork trapping and then dead shot pushing them into the power cogs. Perfect.
Looks really good. Applying a little bit more pressure here at the first night, as the first night falls. What's XM doing mid lane? He's going to start struggling a little bit more now. This Diabolic Edict with Misanthropy, which again, which by the way, Misanthropy, anthropy means I think like love of humans, as in philanthropy, right? Which means doing something for the benefit of humans. Misanthropy is the opposite, which means I hate humans, which makes sense for Lesh, right? If you don't have 4 legs, he doesn't respect you. But what this forces him to do is it halves, I think, the Edict explosion time, so you get twice the explosions per
Bot
second.
lane, Paulson's gonna catch the Dawn. Yes. Oh, he didn't
JT's
get
okay.
him on time.
But you,
Yeah, it's okay.
this Edict no longer does damage to towers, so we'll see how Paparazzi's going to be able to do with that. Just pointed it out, Winter. We don't usually see a lot of Lesh these days.
Maybe we will.
Perhaps. Certainly
Yeah,
not impossible.
soon. We used to see so many position for Lash when they changed this. Remember those months or weeks we had that position for Lash?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm glad to see like the Clockwork remain king as like the king of supports. A little bit of Lion here and there as well is quite normal as we approach the 7-minute mark. Paulson, he may make an effort here, but Sinq is ready to stop him alongside JT. They might just be able to put together
he
a
was
kill.
scouted by the ward.
Yeah,
They knew he was coming.
and actually, Paparazzi's going to come over and yoink the kill away. Says thank you very much for the kill, guys.
Yep, he knows that's a ward. But it's okay, you know. 3 heroes coming over to kill a position 5. Space for your cause. Like, Morphing is still getting pressured in this lane. He's not having a good time. He hasn't died, but it's not like a very farm Morphing.
Are you
He's going to get there eventually.
Are you surprised that Morta's sticking around top as long as she is?
I mean, what are you saying? He should move to help the Morph?
Maybe. I
Or-
feel like Timber's...
Nah, you play with the Timber. Morph is like... You said this to me just now. You said I told you, you help the guy that's making space, which
Okay.
is the Timber. If you help your carry is still gonna farm.
Alright, he's just reached level 6. Somehow I believe they've actually avoided each other there. That's a little bit unbelievable, but I think that single tree prevented the Alk from getting gone on. I don't know if they kill him necessarily, but we'll have to take a look now at DY. He gets an Icarus dive away.
No boots though.
Really nice dead shot. It's still just barely not enough as New. He'll reach forward and chop down the Phoenix with the Chakram.
Tower is under attack.
But there's still a lot of time wasted there. Chasing him down, they can't really damage the tower as much. I think it's time for your Morphling. Your Morphling is going to be very... Actually, not time for the Morphling, sorry. Time for the Elk. When the Elk was jungling.
Yeah.
And now you're going to move to play with your Lash.
Dire's top tower is under
Sinq's already here mid lane.
There's a shield.
He's taking his 3rd point in the stun. Unfortunately, he missed on the Earth Spike, and that's going to be the go-ahead now. Hex does come out before the calling connects, but unfortunately, there's still no reception there for Sinq. He is going to die. He's back top lane, continuing to defend as he's already got this Talisman of Evasion. Just rushing for that Radiance. No surprise there.
It's quite common. I've seen this a couple of times. People actually get the evasion early. It's very useful in some games. You'll be surprised how much it helps you when you're joining the
DY.
team fights. You know?
Barely gets out of that one, actually. It's a bit of a scary moment for him. Bottom, they are trying for low, but again, he gets off the strength gain, and he's got max waveform, so he is okay.
Yeah. He's been doing a really good job sitting bottom alone. You know, the Clock has been taking a world tour of his own. He's leaving the mob alone.
Right.
And he hasn't really made any mistakes so far. You know, I mean, he hasn't gotten free farm, but he's surviving. He's almost there with the Bloods. He's going to be starting to jungle soon.
I think we're going to have some action here mid soon. Winter, 10-minute runes approaching. 5
Oh, what was the first two? It was the Shield Rune and... What was the first one?
shield and a regen. So a lot of action
Okay.
runes still in play.
Haste is the one you're looking forward if you're the Lash.
Who's more looking forward to the mid game? Like, who's gotten off to a better start? It's 5-1 as we approach 10 minutes now. We're about to also get Break of Dawn here, by the way.
I feel like both teams are quite satisfied
even, right?
with the outcome of the lane. Yeah, pretty even.
All right, let's see. Now, Paparazzi has got full vision on the map with this Haste Rune and a freshly delivered Blink Dagger. Let's see where he wants to make this move. Seems like bottom.
Yeah, you want to kill the Morphling. That's your highest priority kill.
Okay, Sinq to kick things off. There's the Blink forward. It seems like Clock will be first to go. He gets the cogs off.
Yep, saves the Morphling. It's excellent play again by Paulson, being at the right place at the right time. And looking at the other side of the map, PYW is taking XP in mid. He has level 6. DY also has his level 6.
scanning.
And Timber is TPing back base to get his mana refilled.
Okay.
Is under attack.
Tower bottom is going to go down. Sinq's about to hit level 6 here. He's going to be the last support to do it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He's otherwise having a fairly average game, 0-1-2 for a Lion. Not standing,
Okay.
not standing out here.
Game is about to begin.
Right.
Dagger is ready on Sankey.
Okay. So Dagger's on both of our mid laners. Dagger into a lot of magic burst, basically. Well, I guess pure in the name of Paparazzi, right? But a lot of just burst damage in general. So it's a very similar kind of mid-play style. Lockdown a bit more guaranteed for XM. He's going to smoke up with his team. Smoke breaks now. Sin Q, he's got Finger of Death. He's going to find himself trapped into the cogs as with the calling down, Sin Q, he's going to get reinforced here. Finger of Death still drops, actually, and it's good for the kill on XM. Okay, what can Low really accomplish here? He's actually going to do a lot of damage and maybe be able to destroy this egg. Hook shot, good onto the catch for Paparazzi as DY's egg is going to be shattered. Another kill there as Paulison runs down Paparazzi. The second, I'm blown away. Sorry, I am blown away by that cog movement there by Paulison. 4 dead just like that.
That was perfect. That was really, really nice. They didn't go on the same target. They made sure they got every single kill they can get. They killed the egg. I think the Morphing waving, realizing that he can actually tank everything. Kill the egg. They got the catch onto the Lash. They got the catch on the Dawn. Everything was perfect there. And now they are going to go back to farming and wait for, I guess, the Sanking to make a move again. 60 seconds before he has his epi. Okay, Timber is actually not going on any aura items. He's going for the Aghanim so he can tank up.
And I wonder if he'll take any stats then. Like, obviously, I think he takes his 10 talent. Probably the left one.
No, you don't take stats. If you're building Axe, you need your armor.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a
So
good point.
you... Okay, is anyone buying a Eels? Lash is not buying Eels. Okay, if there's no Eels, that's very good for the Timber.
Right. Because you can dispel that Timber Saw Ags basically. Any basic dispel will do it. Which of the 5 heroes he's facing, none of them have a dispel.
Nope. No, they don't, sir. So Radiance is online. I mean, I feel like he still needs to get a... Is this a BKB game? Yeah, you need to buy BKB right away, or you buy Dagger first.
XM, Invis Rune.
He's buying Manta into Dagger.
He's got a Epicenter coming off cooldown right now, but of course... Oh, no, the lockdown's actually perfect from Paulison, never mind.
Yeah, he has a 4-staff completed on the Clockwork, actually. First item, 4-staff. Very interesting, this game. He feels like he needs to kite the Solar Guardian and kite the Lion Initiations. Usually you don't see 4-staff as a first item on support Clockwork. Top lane new. He's getting hunted.
Yeah.
The Lion's behind him.
And with a blink, there's another Finger of Death ready. This is going to be so much damage. Yeah, they tear him up.
Man, that was a Timber. It looked like it was like some intelligent hero, like paper hero. Just 3 seconds and he died.
Really? Yeah, 1700 HP gone just like that.
Maybe you should have gone a Blade Mail, you know, Richie.
That's
I mean, wouldn't be so bad of an idea, you know, to get
kind of
Blade
an
Mail.
interesting idea actually here.
I don't think I've ever seen, like in a pro game, you know, a Blade Mail Timber yet. Or maybe I forgot about it if I have already saw it. But game goes on. So Sanking has Arcane. Now they have Epicenter up. It's gonna be the battle between the Dawn and the Sanking. The Dawn wants to counter initiate. I feel like they should just try to go in with the Lash and use the Dawn ulti offensively. Try to win the fight from the start. Let's see if they read this move from XG. Can Gaozu actually prepare well for this? They're gonna see the Lash. I think they saw him.
Not sure. Now Paulison certainly
Oh
sees
yeah,
him.
they
He's going to
definitely
blink
saw him.
away. That puts DY and
That's
Sin
quick
Q in a bit of
reaction.
danger. So Nu is going to go on through and look for some aggression. There's no Finger. Oh, there is still a Finger ready. Yeah, and they're actually going to counter-initiate here. Look at Ame go. The Finger of Death for the kill on the XM as DY gets the kill on the Paulison with the Supernova dropped. A lovely sequence of events here. PYW, the magic damage, not enough.
Wow.
He barely makes it out alive, but the rest of the team not as lucky.
Yeah, that was a perfect egg with the Solar Guardian. Yeah, stopping the aggression from the Sand King.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
If they can't blow someone up quickly, it's very dangerous. I think they need to poke and prod, you know, poke them, use them to bait them to use their ultis, and then they have to run away with the 4-star from forward. Try to kite. They can't really full commit into the fight against the Egg and the Soul Guardian. Okay, so Morphling is getting Manta next. Timber's still working on the axe. I think they just need to take the game slow, you know? Like, I feel like XG is trying to push things too much.
Right.
They need to chill and just farm and maybe just wait for the Dire team to dive on them, you know?
Make a little bit of a mistake. Yeah, because it feels like the counter initiation's insane from Gaozu.
It's too strong, you know. With the if you don't find the Phoenix first, it's hard.
PIW.
PIW.
Yeah, no Pierce the Veil here, and so he does not have an easy way out. He will do some damage on the way out, but not really much he could do to change that situation.
They are having Alchemist problems right now. With the dagger, Radiance, it's causing them a lot of issues. And now he's gonna have his BKB in a couple of minutes. So he'll be pretty much unkillable in the team fights until Morphling gets more damage. And our friend Morphling needs another at least like 5, 6, 7 minutes of farm here. He needs to complete the Manta and one more item. Probably BKB because of the Lion.
Smoke now.
I think he needs to play for his level 20 on the Morphling this game. Yeah. Similar to the Luna game where he was just farming away for his level 20. I think it's the same case for Morphling.
Yeah.
You farm your BKB, Manta, and then you get your level 20 talent on the waveform, and then you join the fight.
I remember that game, Winter, but what was fascinating about that game is his team was leading by a lot in that game, and he still refused to not join. This game, it's quite the opposite, especially against the Alchemist, as XN activates the ultimate. He's going to force the egg, but it'll cost his own life. And now, Winter, you can see the entire map lit up, right? You saw that?
Yes, I did.
Break of Dawn.
Dawnbreaker and Phoenix, yeah. That is what we call the legal map hack.
Very true. It's always a bit funny when you have a Phoenix and a Night Stalker when you end up with that on the same team, because you end up kind of destroying the Night Stalker's ultimate.
You slow him down for a brief 5 seconds.
Well, and he doesn't get his attack speed either. He keeps flying if he has Dark Ascension, but he's kind of weak.
He's a flying creep, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, so also another interesting build on the Dawn. Mage Slayer Blade Mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't really got to talk much about his build. Mage Slayer is always nice against Sand King, Morphling. Even Muerta, I guess. Muerta does a lot of magic damage.
Very true.
Like we've seen so many different builds on Dawn. I think Arma started with the Armlet SMY. And then we've seen like some Aghanims, Blade Mill Aghanims build. We've seen some Mage Slayers. It's everywhere, you know. Some players feel like, oh, you need to rush Echo Saber into BKB. You split the Echo into BKB.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this hero hits really hard, so it can be certainly something to scale late game with, and JT is going to actually go for Ags next.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Ags against the Morphling. Stop him from dealing damage. I guess his job is just primarily to keep the Elk alive and the Lash. I feel like he doesn't really need to itemize for damage this game. Some games you lack damage depending on the draft, but this game, if you look at their overall lineup, Lion and Phoenix gives you a lot of lockdown and damage with Sunray and Finger. Lash has a lot of damage, Elk is damage. So you just need to keep everyone alive in a perfect world, you know? He needs... Oh, he is going to die maybe here. I catch him.
Shot, Paulson, mute, follow up as well. Blade Mal active, not going to change much
Good
about
catch.
here. Very good catch indeed.
Yep, always gank the global hero, you know, when you're playing into MP, Underlord, Dawnbreaker, the Spectre, you gank that hero, not his team. That was an excellent move by XG. One easy pick and out.
Dire are scanning.
We haven't got this Solar Vessel online now to try and counter all this healing and regen.
Vessel. Solar Vessel.
Spirit Vessel, sorry. Sorry, there's so many solar heroes, you know, Sunray, Supernova, Solar Guardian, Celestial Hammer.
Yeah, you should make a Solar draft, and I'll draft like Luna, Night Stalker, Slug, all the night heroes.
Well, Phoenix still counters everything. The Phoenix Supernova's got the highest priority of all of the day-nighttime things in the game. I think it's only 3, to be honest. I think it's just
Why?
because it's
Why?
a literal sun that gets created on the map. What do you mean, brother?
How is that fair?
No. It's just life here. Haster inactive now for the Lesh. Wants to try and find a good target. The double dust doesn't actually catch XM here.
Gets the
Silence
haste.
the BKB, and with that haste active, XM, he knows there is no running here. Finger of Death kill still goes the way to the Lesh at the end of the day, though. All right.
I mean, the Sand King is not having a good day, you know, XM.
Thank you.
Another catch.
Okay,
Double
Solar
stun.
Guardian, though. They're going in a bit deep with the Supernova on top. PYW, no chance for him to make it out here. New gets down to the low ground, but fails to get the kill onto Sin Q, who's now turning and sucking his mana dry. JT, he is going to be the 3rd to drop here. I am shocked, Winter, shocked that they go for that reinitiation.
I felt like they were trying to poke and force something, but they just weren't able to get out. I don't know about joining in there with the Timber. I felt like after the Muerta went in and the Sand King stunned in, it already looked like it was a terrible fight when I see the Solar Guardian and the Egg right next to my 2 teammates, and he still decided to go in with the Timber, you know. That was, I think, a pretty big blunder there. I think he just needed to leave them for that. Even if he gets the Lion, I don't think it would be worth it at all for him.
What do you think about this Ame Orchid now that he's got online? He stopped in between the AC.
It's good for the Morphling.
Right.
Because the enemy is split pushing right now. They're not taking 5-on-5 fights, so you need to kill the rats.
Kill the
Orchid
rat.
is really good. Yeah.
That's true. Yep.
It's good against the Sand King, it's good against Morphling, it's good against Timber.
Okay. Well, that all adds up. We're smoking now on the Xtreme Gaming side of the map. Everyone is actually joining the smoke as the Morphling will run on in. It seems like Roche
Can they
is
just
the
do Roche?
objective. They got a
Yeah, can
Shivas.
they just do
They got
Roche?
Timber to
Oh, and they're
tank.
pinging. They know.
I don't know.
Do they have scan? Oh, they don't have scan. It's on cooldown. 40 seconds. No scan. 40 seconds is more than
They're
enough for Morphling
pinging.
to kill
They
this
know.
Roche.
Supernova's up in
Yeah, but it might
20
be-
seconds. Finger in just about the same.
Might be too late.
I don't.
It's quick.
Is it fast?
It's quick. It's a Morphling. Bro, it's a
Yeah,
Morphling.
Okay, fair enough.
Can they
All
punish them
that
on the way
base
out?
damage. Paulison, he's going to go and jetpack out to try and stop him from blinking on in. As in goes the Lesh. BKB active, but the age is claimed already by low.
Oh,
and
Lesh
he's
is
getting
dying
his
to the right
butt
clicks.
beat now. In comes the Solar Guardian. Oh my goodness, the Morphling
Got cancelled.
finally takes him down. New's going to get blown up. I'm in with the BKB, looking for a second as DY Supernova stun. It will be focused as well. The counter initiation from XM. A big stun onto 2. Look at the follow-up damage. JT with the shard. He'll do a little bit more, but this fight is over. Low stands his ground, takes down the egg. He delivers a team fight victory for Xtreme.
Xtreme Gaming doing it. Just excellent fight there for them, you know, with the clockwork starting by giving them the vision and the Morphling just knowing that he could just do everything on his own, you know, he's protected. Like the Lesh totally did not expect to die there. I guess he doesn't have any armor items, you know, apart from his level 10 talent, so he just got melted by the right clicks from the Morphling.
Yeah, and Ahmed just having all the confidence in the world with that Aegis under his, under his
Yeah,
wings.
that was just an amazing fight from Xtreme. You know, everybody knew what they needed to do there.
Wow.
And that is a huge blow to the Alchemist's timing. And now you feel like, oh my god, I need to get AC.
Yeah, this.
He might have regretted the Orchid now.
Well, to be honest, Elk died to magic damage in that fight. It was the Lesh that got destroyed by the physical damage. But really, Elk, his BKB usage, I don't know if you can criticize it there necessarily, but it wasn't
nice
ideal.
force
Force step up
up.
to the high ground. Wow, he's going to be alive. And DY, he might just be dead here, as with Pierce the Veil active, PYW giving chase. They don't have the vision, and now the Glimmer Cape kiting back the other way. PYW realizing
Here comes
he
the
has
backup.
made a fatal error. But careful here. Ame trying to secure the kill. BKB active now from low as Ame trying to fight through this one, but they're going to have reinforcements courtesy of that Solar
Good kiting.
Guardian. Continuing to kite around as New is going to be caught by the Hex. Paulison, he's going to be beat to a pulp. Trying to fly over the trees. No dice for him as New pops by the Finger of Death. They keep alive the Morphling. Comes at the cost of their positions 3, 4, and 5, though.
Yeah, that was such a bold move, you know, by Gaozu. After losing one fight, they still felt like they could, because they still had everything. They still could just go in, and I feel like without the Lash dying first, they still have enough like damage if they get the start on their terms. You know, they get a pick off there.
Pretty close game this one, Winter, honestly. Bit of back and forth even through the ages. Gaozu willing to fight.
Probably not a very good idea for Low to hit the tower there.
No, I think he likely regrets it in the long run.
Yeah, it's just so difficult to siege nowadays. You know, you have to be so careful, even if you have like a 5-10k lead.
It has really...
There's just so many angles for your opponents to initiate on you.
Sure. His game's not slow, though, is it, here on Low? I mean, he's about it. He has hit level 20 part, 25 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even have like a really good start, you know. He had a lot of pressure on his laning phase, but still he is like delivering. He's level 20 now with his talent,
the big
and
one.
he's about to finish the Kanda in a bit.
I think he's going to call
This
the
is big
team. They're going
timing.
to try and connect to the Lashrak. He's TPing away. They obviously don't know.
Oh, he's out.
It's neat. Nice move. Nice move there.
Yeah, I think once you get the Kanda on the Morphling with his level 20 talent, his Morphling is going to be insane in the team fights now. So you sort of play like the Luna. You stay on the outskirts, you poke, and because it's difficult for your opponents, right? They can't just commit when they see someone with the Solar Guardian and the egg. You just run and reset. So I think it's going to be a test of patience on their side. When should they commit for a kill? And for XG, they are trying to just poke and prod until you make a mistake.
Got a pipe on pipe coming in this fight as well as Sin Q finds the initiation.
Sin-Q, he gets a
using
catch.
his ward here. That's good enough for the kill. Or
Hook
is
shot.
it? Hook shot to save the day as Ame now using the BKB, chasing after PYW, who's going to be able to pierce the veil now and turn and live.
Low is out.
Well, for now, Paparazzi's got the damage. That's
Wait, how did only one hero die there?
clockwork, baby.
It looked so bad.
Paul,
Somehow only one hero
Paulson,
dies.
he didn't have mana for pipe. It's kind of a little bit of a problem on this clockwork hero, isn't it? Your abilities are pretty expensive.
Yeah, if you don't get Solar Crest, you don't have the energy boost.
Yeah.
So you have limited amount of mana. Probably need to get a mana item next. He's buying heals, so it's gonna help.
Radiant are
I
scanning.
mean, you're gonna have your next neutral item, so yeah, maybe
Whoa,
choose one,
XM? Okay, he's gonna force the Solar Guardian. He's
okay.
got Bloodstone, so he's gonna
What
tank a
the hell? He
little
blinked
bit.
in?
Yeah, he blinked in, and
Okay, he wanted to take the rune. I
he
guess.
will regret that eagerness. Low, realizing they've used literally everything now. There's a hook shot we could potentially look for, and we found it now on a JT. Sinq's completed the TP away. DY wants nothing to do with this either, as JT inside this little well is going to die. Okay. 1-for-1 trade.
Kanda completed. Right,
Radiant's
Morphling
middle
is
tower
fully
is under
online
attack.
now, and with the Nemesis curse. Holy, he's going to deal so much damage. Imagine he gets a right click off on you, and then he gets the Kanda.
Yep.
Holy,
It's gonna hurt.
I think you're gonna almost lose all your health with your Phoenix or Lion, even the Lash.
Yeah, I mean this pipe's gonna come in handy for sure for DY, right? But otherwise, yeah, completely
Dire
agree.
structures are fortified.
And this is Morphling's time, Breachy. It is his time.
It's time to shine. They got to get this push going here. Of course, still a 4K net worth lead for the side of Gaozu. I think that's kind of hashtag just alchemist things, but Low's done an amazing job to keep the item advantage to a minimum. As in we go for a fight. Sin-Q again, just on the way on in. Finger of Death. They're trying to blow up new, and they've done so extremely effectively. Low with the BKB active. He's
The
just getting
damage.
popped. Waveform in a second. No chance
Holy.
to use it. The confidence
is the-
on that mid laner
That is the
line.
Nemesis curse killing himself. And it was the AD on the Lash as well with the edict.
Yeah. The miss.
Like totally, that was crazy, man. He died so quickly.
That's your misanthropy for sure. I mean, and again, shout out to Sin-Q who just has the guts to jump in like that. That amplified damage rune. Ooh boy.
Arcane rune now. I mean, Lash has been picking up every single rune.
Kind
here,
of
I
feels
feel.
like it. Certainly feels like it.
Alright, this is going to cost them at least another extra tower or 2 towers, top and mid.
Radiant's top tower. is
They
under
can't really afford any more mistakes from this point on. XG has to keep it clean. And Gaozu, they're going to try to land another amazing combo with the Lion initiation. Solar Guardian follow up with the egg behind them.
Radiant's middle tower
Who
is
do you
under
want to
attack.
turn into in the team fight? He turned into a lion in the last fight.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been
That
a
was-
Lesh for sure.
I don't know if that was the best idea.
Because if you pop Edict and you morph back, do you lose the Edict explosions and buff, I assume?
So who would give you the most damage?
I think it's got to be Lesh, right?
But don't you want like another disable?
Well, you got one, right?
On the elk, I'm thinking turning into the elk and you put the acid and the
And
stun.
then you just want to do your right-click damage, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
It might not be too bad to turn into the dawn as well.
Sure.
Waveform in, get the Starbreaker. But you have the shard.
Well, not yet.
Do you have the shard? Oh no, he
Not
doesn't
yet,
have the shard.
Yeah,
Okay,
and as soon as he does, I think that'll be something he can consider. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, and this Dawn, by the way, she's getting pretty big. The reason these Solar Gardens have been so fight-turning, especially the last couple, is because of this Ag's upgrade.
Yeah, and also look at his talents. He has gone for the Solar Garden talents. 15 and 20. He has the cooldown reduction and the AoE increase.
Dire are scanning.
We're about to hit level 3 Phoenix Supernova. That's going to be an extra 2 hits for him to tank, although I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to get there if we fight for
They
this
have a
road.
lot of control through the BKB. So if Morphling is not killing the egg, he's going to get stunned by the egg, and he's going to get stunned by the Dawnbreaker.
Dawn pushing mid, ready to Solar Guardian on in. XM making it pretty clear that there's a Sand King down here. Massive Sandstorm, though, so he could be almost anywhere. But look at this wrap.
This looks good, you know. This looks good for Gaozu. They're getting a right angle. They have a ward on the high ground, the twin gate.
Yeah. Standing from behind. PYW is going to be scouted. Sin Q in just straight again. Paulson hook shot. It's only going to
They
line
need
him
to
up for a
force
second stun. As both supports end up dropping first. They're going to quick to drop the
Solar Guardian
Supernova
coming
now.
down.
As the Solar Guardian trying to chase after New. That AoE, as big as it is, not going to be able to stun him up through the BKB. Counter
big
initiation
FP.
now from XM. But look at the counter stun in time. Oh, Paparazzi. The damage. It's all his. The glory goes to Ame. And so will the Roche. But Gaozu with a big fight win here as Roche number 2 goes that, well, maybe actually not. It's 90 seconds until the big guy is back. But what a fight from them.
Dire's courier has been
Oh, he
killed.
gets a gem. It's a random gem.
That's
Will connects it.
pog.
Collects it. Yeah, I think Luo just decided not to go in. No, he was like running in the other direction. That Sand King saw an opportunity to go in when the Timber was baiting. I think maybe Morphling kind of made the right call there. I think if Morphling decides to run, you are not fighting.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're the Timber, you're the Sand King. You see whatever opportunity you have, you're running. You know, if Morphling is running, you run.
Sorry, I'm just, they're all chatting. They've been all chatting each other's names at the start of the game. Specifically, Low has been saying D with like 10 Ds, and then he's been saying Y in 2 separate messages. Low has responded with low, 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 low. So I don't think it's any BM, just so people have a little bit more context there for the message. But no response from Low. He's locked in right now, Winter. Has no time
Yeah.
for all chat messages.
Muted the enemy team, muted his teammates. He needs to carry the game alone.
Yeah, it does feel like a little bit of a 1v5. I mean, I don't know. XM's game is going to get a little easier as these BKB durations do run shorter.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he hasn't really found like a team fight where he could help the Morphling clean up. You know?
Yeah.
They need to be able to connect
Not-
and be on the same page.
Not since the first Roche fight, I agree with you.
I feel like he has to fight like the second one, if that makes sense. Like, you need to go in, come out, bait the egg and bait the Solar
Right.
Garden, and then wait for the second fight.
He wants to fight in the second phase, basically. Right. Yeah, I
when
understand
the BKBs are out, then you FP and you come in. So you have to be really patient. You poke and prod with your Morphling and the Timber, because they can both just go in, pop your reactive armor, pop your BKB, and just try to fish any reaction.
I have to say, though,
I think even Cloudwork could do it. You know, he could just try to hook in, just see how it goes. You know,
sure. I've got to say, I think I've been most impressed this game. Again, bias caster. I am a support player, but Sin Q has been making absolutely baller moves this game. Like his ability to just blink in and know that the team's going to be following up and how decisive they've been. It's looked really convincing.
you know, when you play position 4, you can't be afraid to die. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. Now, Roshan has respawned. Both teams will know it by now as it's gone late enough. So it's nighttime, which means if DY activates Supernova when it's night, the entire map is revealed. If he ults...
So you think that the moment they break the smoke, he should just pop the egg to
I'm
give
just
vision?
giving context. 'Cause it's not every single ult. It's only when it's nighttime. But it would work pretty well here in this kind of situation. There's an overwhelming blink. There's a Bloodthorn
That's it.
online for
Who gets the
Ame.
jump? Who gets the jump? They need to poke and prod, actually.
Yep. There's vision here. A nice poke in there by Ame. They just blow him up.
Oh, he's
He
dead.
is deleted.
No buyback.
Solar Guardian's not going to do a damn thing. As XM able to tank through this one. There's going to be the Supernova now on top of the fight. They trap 2 inside the cogs. It's low, trying to focus down onto the egg, but he's going to get stunned instead. And out from the egg,
Both
JT
carries
and
dead.
DY put down the Morphling. Another stun through by XM as New doing as much as he can with the BKB active. SinQ still alive. PYW from the side of the fight finally puts him down, but XM, no more BKB. He is going to drop. It's up to JT now to try and carry this fight, and so far so good as SinQ, he buys back. He's right on top of New. No mana remaining here for this Lash, but plenty of heroes will get the job done as PYW barely
What a
escapes with
fight.
his life. Unbelievable.
That was crazy. The elk just disappeared. Like one stun from the Sand King. Morphling wave in with the Kanda, and that's it. He was gone. They still lost the fight somehow.
Honestly, the Morph just didn't have any help rigging the egg. To be fair, no one really does help him in this lineup. But SinQ, one stun,
Moita?
and he has died.
Marita needs to help hit the egg, I guess.
Look at this.
She's the only other.
Look at the
initiate.
death summary here on this Alchemist. Literally 1 second, as he said. Everything coming into play there.
Like, what was the most damage? It was the Kanda, right? The adaptive strike.
The waveform.
He might have like, maybe he got a crit or something.
Yeah, I mean, pretty crazy. Oh, sorry, it was adaptive strike. I apologize. I cannot read my Morphling abilities. But either way, I mean, it's going to be Paparazzi holding on to the Aegis now. I don't know if this is...
Yeah, I mean, still you're gonna worry, right? Your out is 3k HP and he dies in 1 stun, you know.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
But it's a good sign that Elk died. You still have enough damage from. I guess, like I said earlier, you know, all their heroes have damage, so you just need to try to keep everyone alive. The supports, the Phoenix, the Sunray, Leshrac with the Edict, Lion. So Phoenix has level 20 as well with the Sunray damage now.
You got tier 4s
Lion.
coming into play now, so just kind of keeping...
Lion has the big stun. So who is Elk gonna give the axe to? Tell me, Richie.
Hmm.
Give it to Lion?
No. He does. They don't really need it, I think, this game.
So, okay, give it to the Phoenix, yeah? No,
No.
Lash. Probably.
I think you give it to Lash, right? The Nihilism. Is it?
I would argue that you give it to the Phoenix so he can save somebody.
I don't think it's going to be relevant this game, honestly.
Radiant's bottom
I think the
tower
what we...
Because you die too quickly?
Yeah, you just die too quick.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I hear what you're saying. I just think in practice, it's not going to be something DY wants to put himself up for. I don't think this game against like a Morphling and a Muerta, I think it's still too difficult. And you only get
Wait,
what?
who-
You get
who
like
did-
+2 auto attacks with the Ags, don't you?
Is under attack.
Who did he give
Plus
it to?
3.
Did he already pass it?
It's
Pass
on the
it to
way.
someone?
It's on the way.
Oh, it's in the career. Okay. Let's see. So that's you're saying Lash.
But I don't know if
I'm
Nihilism's that
arguing-
good this game.
I'm arguing Phoenix.
Well, who will it be? It's in the backpack now. Ame. He's deciding to be
Who
friendly.
is your best friend, Ame?
He's walking towards Paparazzi. Paparazzi now has an Ag Scepter. Nihilism ready to go.
Okay, let's see in the next fight. Can he actually use it to burst someone?
I mean, it does feel like a little bit of counter synergy, you know,
With the elk?
with the Alec and the Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker Starbreaker, anyway. Wait, hold on. What?
Oh,
We're
they got a
fighting?
catch
We're
here.
fighting? We've killed DY. Okay, there goes the Nihilism now. XM. He's got BKB. He's going to be able to
He's
escape
alone.
now.
He needs to run.
Oh, God.
I mean, you have Aegis, brother, but you need to run. You're alone.
Wow, that was,
So he's about to hit 25.
that was very fast.
So, do you get the... I guess you get the Diabolic Edict, right? 20 explosions at 25.
What's your other choice? Pulse Nova triggers Lightning Storm. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I guess you can go either way, but I'm assuming he's gonna go for the Edict explosions because it's just way more DPS, isn't it? Oh, hold on. They're fighting.
here
They're
comes the
fighting on
Dawn.
Break of Dawn.
The Vision!
Yeah,
Run!
but who are they going to be able to catch? They've caught at least PYW now. Finger of Death for him into the
Yes,
stuns.
Falstaff.
Nihilism. 4-step up to the high ground. He's going to activate Pierce the Veil.
TP though.
Dead shot. Really good stand your ground there by PYW, honestly. That was phenomenal.
Yeah. Somehow he did not die. And this hero is so tanky because of the build, and you have a pretty decent strength game. So nothing happened, but this is the danger of playing against a Dawnbreaker. You have to be so careful every time the sun is coming up.
Seriously.
Just hide.
Yeah, I think that's not something PYW is going to forget in 9 minutes' time if this game should still be continuing. Because Winter, we're 41 minutes in, 21-27 here in Game 3 of the upper bracket. Winner here goes on in to play in the BO5 tomorrow for that one slot that China is given.
Yeah.
For ESL One
Loser
Bangkok.
needs to prove themselves again if they are worthy of a grand finals.
Yeah, very true. Right now, it's a 15K net worth lead for the side of Gaozu. How relevant is that in a game this late? You know, when you take a look at the items and what that actually translates into.
It's not really as bad as like at 20 minutes, you know. Obviously at 20 minutes, if you're 15k down, it's pretty bad. Now it's still something. It means that your supports have an additional item. Actually, 2 additional items on your supports. I mean, if you try to look at the lead is mostly on the Lash and the Elk.
Right.
And he's buying another Aghanim. So who is going to be the recipient of the next present?
I
from Elk?
believe Dawnbreaker is going to get her Ags gifted, so she receives the refund, and then she's going to buy the Scotty.
Really? I thought you were so big on the Lion getting the
No,
Ags.
in this game, I'm really not. I don't think it's
I
relevant.
mean, why not? It's like a 20-second cooldown, right? So you get to blast people off again and again in the team fight.
Yeah, but I think he's not so concerned with blasting people off in the team fights. I think he wants JT to
mean,
be a
that's
scaling core, as you can see.
Nihilism.
Look,
into the
he's
finger.
got it. JT's got it.
Okay.
Look,
So what is he?
I used to
what is he
be
buying?
a silly little support like you two, Winter. I would say, oh, Mr. Alchemist. Mr. Alchemist, thank you so much for your generosity. Now I will be able to contribute more in the team fight. I really, for the offlaner? Okay. Well, he'll give me next time, right? Oh, you're going to gift yourself an eggs for the damage? Okay. Of course, Mr. Yes, Mr. Alchemist. Of course. No, this is just not how they think, okay?
You are playing with the wrong alchemist, my friend.
Well, tell that to SinQ. Smoke play incoming now from the side of Xtreme Gaming. Now let's just remind ourselves here. There's a refresher on the Morphling,
Okay.
double BKB.
MKB on Morphling as well.
Indeed. So he's got some big items. Timber with the Scythe of Ice. XM, anything big on him? Yeah, another refresher. So the double refresher reveal here could potentially be a big way to crack this game wide open. We're 90 seconds until Roshan could potentially respawn. The second scan that Gaozu have put in their triangle, that one will hit. And actually, we'll see if these Morph Illusions spook them into any sort of... No, I think they're too close together. Those are obviously Mantos, and SinQ is going to be able to clear them. But now...
Okay, which cliff to defend, Richie? This one? Right here? They stand right here. Hold the ground. They're pinging here.
JT...
Sanking is ready.
He's at level 25, by the way. So as the Alchemist. And Paparazzi has gone for Edict Explosions at 25.
There's only 3 buybacks, Richie, in the game.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Goita, Clockwork, and Phoenix.
Just the supports, and they're kicking things off here with a jump onto SinQ. He's going to get blown
down.
up. He's
No
already
buyback.
dead. Ame trying to jump onto someone here. He's on a PYW, but look, it's actually low. He's going to be able to focus this egg 1 versus 1. How's the rest of the team fight going? Not that bad. They've lost at least the Lion. Phoenix and PYW will be able to buy back, and trapped inside of these cogs forever is Paparazzi. He has no way out. That calling, it's
No
the
buyback.
biggest dance of the dead I've ever seen. As Ame, he stuns
They're
himself
gonna
on the
run
way
down
back
the Dawn.
out. A 2-for-2
Gonna run her
trade.
down. Okay, no, maybe not. 2-for-2 trade, but they force out a buyback from Phoenix.
Yep.
So that's a win for Xtreme.
Sorry, 3-for-3 actually, because PYW also buys back.
Oh, okay, 3-for-3. But you get the mid laner. Okay, you actually also lost your mid laner. Thank you.
Yeah. 3-for-3, pretty even trade to be honest. They're both.
Yeah, that was under the ward, you know. I would imagine the team under the ward would actually come out on top more than that.
Just kind of a crazy fight, honestly. The way that the Solar Guardian suddenly repositions that fight. They drag the fight over. Northlane has to
Yeah,
focus the egg.
I feel like he needs to egg under the Solar Guardian.
Yeah.
Like so that he can sling from killing the
I
egg.
almost feel like Morphling probably could have ignored that egg. I don't think anyone was getting burned by that egg except for him. We don't have a replay, but if you kind of remember where that was, it was just Morphling destroying this egg on the opposite side of the fight.
Yep, no, we don't, Richie. We have like a memory of a 10-year-old, so explain.
Okay, so basically over here, right, the egg was here. You can tell because that's where the gem was dropped. The Solar Guardian was here. I feel Morph waveforms in to destroy the egg with BKB. I feel like, and then
his team died on the right.
His team died on the right, yeah. I feel like at that point, like, this Phoenix doesn't have Refresher. I think you could just, like, okay, have fun egging over there. We'll be on this side winning the team fight. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I think either way, I'm going to trust the decision-making of Low. We don't have a replay. That was a crazy fight. And now, an Aegis in the inventory here for Low. New is going to get the Axe Blessing, right? Did he not take it?
Okay,
I think Clock got it. No, he bought his Ags. He's 4.
No, Clock
Oh,
got
I
it.
guess he did. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So they kind of need vision. They're saying that we need the rocket flare vision in the team fights. And he's even chosen the true sight, the rocket flare true sight, so they can kind of deal with the... Wait, deal with what?
Rewards?
There any invis?
No. Oh, there's a
Okay,
couple
there's
glimmers.
There's a cloak and glimmer.
Fair enough, right?
Yeah, I think it's very useful when you're running out of slots to buy detection.
The Epicenter's got his little mini pulse shard now. A little bit more damage.
Okay, team fight number 65 now.
Sure feels that way. They are just kind of rock'em sock'em robots, you know? This Dota game, you show this to the average Tyson versus Paul fighter and they're a viewer, and I think they'd rather see this one. That was a bit of a sleeper.
So, I guess we are taking a bow after
Yeah,
this
this
game.
series, yeah, exactly. Take a bow in the final round. Man, how funny would it have been when he was bowed if Mike Tyson just wound one up and sent him to... No, of course not. That would be BM. Extreme Gaming, though, back focused on this game. Got this Refresher in the backpack for Morph. Waveform cooldown here. He is just all over the place now. Every 7.2 seconds, he's got one ready to go. And the other 20...
I mean, so what's he supposed to do, yeah? He's supposed to pop BKB and try to wave on as many heroes as he can to burst them down.
Yeah, I think so.
Dagger in, pop BKB, wave on as many targets as you can.
Well, because here's the problem. I think New is having genuinely a hard time finding targets in the fights. Like, I see him, like, unless it's a clean
Okay.
initiation, like when XM got the kill top.
He is supposed to be a distraction, you know? Go in, pop your algorithms, and give your team vision. Well, I guess you have Clockwork to do that for you now. So ideally, who does New want to go on the most? I think you want to hex and kill the Phoenix.
Oh, they're going in. They're going in.
Oh.
How do you like it, Sin Q? He's going to be hexed first and popped to start the
buyback.
fight. He's got buyback, and they have control. They're going to go in. Paulison, the hook shot, good for the stun on Ame as the
Solar
supernova all the way back. XM, he's going to be popped first, but Sin Q, he's back with a revenge onto Ame. Ame, he's got an Aegis. That's going to be used now. BKB and a Refresher here on his second life, but he doesn't have a lot of teammates here, Winter. He gets the blink away. You madman. PYW in the river. Somewhat off to safety, the fear onto Lesh, but Sin Q coming back with a vengeance, finger of death. JT just has to stand here and look into the eyes of the Muerta as she meets her maker. 3 dead on that initiation with 1 buyback on the Lion.
New.
And hold on, New.
You need to run.
New. He's got Mega Timber Chain, though. Can they really catch him? Oh my god, I can't believe... Why did he turn around? Dude, off-lane players? And
Oh, he's under
oh
wall.
my...
Oh no. Oh no.
Run. Phoenix is TPing.
Shinkyu's
Like,
gonna
what is
find
Phoenix
me.
gonna do about this? He's farming, dude.
Sunray kill
He's
him.
farming.
He's not farming. He's trying to cut down the tree to run to the
Sin
side.
Q.
Oh, they got him.
He's got him. The blind
Yes,
jump.
buyback.
My
Yes, buyback.
goat, Sin Q. They're even gonna Solar Guardian his ass. My god, he is
Wait,
still
nullify
alive.
Nullify?
Okay,
Oh,
it's on cooldown here. Surely he dies, but so much space created. But hold on, this is a Lesh.
Oh, Morphling. They got Morphling.
This is a Lesh facet that does not damage buildings, by the way. We need to remember that. This Lesh Edict, 25 talent, does not do anything to the buildings. He's taken misanthropy. Misanthropy. That's the word. Winter.
Okay, take a breather, Richie. Yep.
They do that.
Ask me another hard question. I know you're gonna ask me something.
It's daytime. Break of dawn. No one's outside the base, though. I reckon if they jump Sin Q like that again and he does not have buyback, they win that fight. Am I crazy? Or was that just a bridge too far for the Timbersaw? Like, what's your read on that kind of a team fight?
It's too chaotic. It's a late game team fight. You're trying to read a late game team
Well-
fight. It's all about the buybacks, you know. You jump and you try to kill the one that has no buyback.
Sure, but certainly we can talk about kind of...
Okay, let's just talk about buybacks. So Daya has 3 buybacks now and Radiant has none. So let's just talk about that. Morphling is about to get one. It's all about using the buybacks to overwhelm your opponents, you know, and fighting in a position where your buybacks can be used to reinforce the team fight. Wait, Paparazzi,
God,
he's all alone.
We had an amplify damage.
He's insane.
Yeah, he's a little loco. Yeah, speaking of buybacks,
He's a little loco.
XM 750 gold away, and you immediately used his. PYW 1000, and Polison will have his, but that's nothing compared to the 3 cores that will maybe consider.
They should just go in.
Right?
Just go in and try to bait out some spells and buyback and come back.
It's a bit difficult with these rocket flares shooting out on the regular. Oh, Phoenix 25. He's got the Mega Icarus dive cast range, the Giga Icarus.
I want to see the Ags. Come on.
The next one? No, he's got to save for buyback, dude. What do you think, Sin-Q? You're going to get an Ags? We've been through this.
No, the Ags on the Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's what Lion. You're always assuming I'm talking about Lion.
I'm not going to lie to you, though, Winter. Sometimes I think, much like some carry weavers will refuse to accept an Ags gifted to them, you need to click another button when you Phoenix Ags. Like, even if you're just going to regular use it on yourself, on Supernova, and that...
Yeah, you have to double tap it.
Yeah, and that might break his muscle memory. I'm just saying, it's something to consider, you know? In a high tense situation, this is game 3, Winter. Game 3.
Do you actually believe that the players have not tried this out in a lobby or in a pub? Do you actually believe
Winter,
that?
they are 2 hours into, 2.5, maybe even 3 into this series.
No. Just think about what you said and reflect.
It's
on it.
11:30
The
p.m.
pro players have not tried it.
All right, well, we'll see.
You think the players sleep at what, 12?
Yeah, they wake up at 8 a.m. every morning, don't they? Isn't that why my 8 a.m. pubs are always amazing?
Yeah, you can continue coping, you know. If you think they wake up at 8
Wait, hold
a.m.
on, Sin-Q. He's on the wrong side of the map here,
Illusion
my friend.
Rune?
Illusion Rune scouted. They actually don't have any detection, so Sin-Q's going to pop this fight. Starting off, they don't have a Morphling in the fight for now. Supernova's dropped. XM, he actually baited out so many spells, but Ame 1v1ing and winning versus Low. Low, who does not get to the other side of the river.
Oh,
in the
Epicenter
meantime,
is coming
Epicenter getting ready to go. They refresh as well on Low as they go in for round 2. JT being focused. He finds a 2-man stun, and in they go now. Do they have anything else? Finger of Death not going to be popped. JT, no Starbreaker stun for him. Low, his second BKB charge is ended, but the buyback and the Solar Guardian coming on in to try and still win this fight. Ame being chased down now by JT. He's got a stun and a basher on out. I think Low is going to escape here. They've lost New, though, and that is going to be a dieback as Ame and Paparazzi focus him down. XM, he's immediately outside of the base to cut waves. And
another insane team fight there. I mean, they were so close to killing off the Morphling. Very, very close. And Dawn was like man fighting, stabbing, and dithering. Now Tinder has no buyback, so who has buyback? Morphling has buyback, Clockwork has buyback, so they have 2 and 3. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's throw some bodies here.
Lights of Insight used. In they go. Leshrac trying to do whatever he can. XM does have buyback if he dies here. Oh my god, but he stunned PYW as well. XM, the Nullifier stops the 4-staff on back. Those are really good cogs, though, onto 2. XM with a stun now. Doesn't have Epi for another 30 seconds, though, as PYW trying to transform in the core that his team needs. Low from behind. He's just casually walking on back. He's been losing the 1v1 here to Ame, who is going to stun himself. Sin-Q reflecting that Hex there, but they will be able to double back and finally finish off this mid lane of Rax. That does refresh the glyph here, by the way. As out go the rocket flares, almost
Kill them with the rocket.
Almost out damaging the heal somehow. Lots of vision here planted down. They're looking for the second lane. They can't quite get the megas, Winter, because they have a tier 2 up top as JT destroys the trees. 40 seconds until they have New back. Got buyback here, but not on PYW. He is caught and killed. No buyback for a minute and a half. XM, he's bought back to start this fight off as they have the Supernova and the Solar Guardian down. XM gets stunned through the BKB. He bought back for this, and now he's dead. The 2-man stun from Sin-Q. They actually find the Morphling. He's got a buyback, but can he do it? It's going to be him and Clockwork versus the world now, as Xtreme Gaming moments away from being knocked into the lower bracket. Paparazzi.
I mean, they have to wait 10 seconds for the
focusing down onto everything. There's going to be the overclock. That was the last lift that they had as Paparazzi's trying to keep him trapped in the base. Throne is going down. There's the hook shot and in. Sin-Q ready to counter-initiate. New trying to do as much damage as he can. Ame channeling up another stun. In goes Low, but he actually got stunned. Still gets the BKB off. Into the Basher, though. Trying to outfight this, but it's just impossible. Not even Sin-Q shall fall here as the GG is dropped. unbelievable reverse sweep, especially after the shellacking we saw in Game 1. Xtreme Gaming knocked into the lower bracket here by Gaozu.
Yeah, they're gonna have to prove themselves worthy again tomorrow. So they have to recover, but what a series from both teams.
Honestly.
Gaozu just showing that they have the problem